last time... Alright, got it. Oh yeah! So last time, Droki led you through the crack after you guys dealt with some cultists who had like some magical enchantment over these beasts. But you dealt with them, and then Droki led you through the crack in your shrunken states, and as you were pretty exhausted from your recent fights, wait, is this right? Oh yeah, he betrayed you, and
No! Who would have guessed?
yeah, he didn't like you guys. He betrayed you, and you decided to chase after him, leading you into a bit of a trap where, alright, you guys had a fight with some more cultists. One of them in particular continuing a ritual for a whole round of combat whilst the rest of you fought, and after that he joined in and you guys dealt with him. After exploring some weird nearby statues of stone giants with sprouting heads and some books and chests, it seemed like the tunnels were becoming more unstable, so you ran whilst following a blood trail from a very wounded Droki who had literally escaped on like 1 HP after Isha like shot into him a few times. You guys killed Boromir too, which is a bit of a bummer, but after making your way, yeah, after making your way through some of the forking pathways, you tracked Droki down. You led to a dead-end cavern where you were ambushed once more by a couple of rabid, mini beholder-like creatures and another Darrow. It was pretty easy. You captured Droki, found a young red dragon egg, and an obelisk missing many chunks, to which you had one on your person and decided to press up against, to which it absorbed it. After studying its magical natures whilst the caverns were kind of crumbling to pieces, you determined its nature, and its school was conjuration, and you determined that you could pour some magic into it and it'd absorb it, but you didn't really know what would happen for sure. So you did it anyway, and luckily it teleported you outside the northwestern gates where you were captured and taken to the Overlake Hold, where Erdy Blackskull awaited you. You handed over the evidence with Droki tied up and a new mushroom companion, explained the situation, and you were rewarded with a golden trinket which would give you unimpeded access within the city, as well as a letter from Erdy to exonerate one slave. All the while the tremors continued, and after a strange noise, a bluish hue filled above the dark lake. You guys decided to head to Goldbrun's lair to rest with the bound Droki, as well as Rumpadump, and you rested for the night. So, were you guys doing anything to Droki before you went to bed, or?
He's tied up.
He's in my bed. He's in my bedroom, right?
Okay. Sure, if you want him to be.
So what I said last time is that I keep knocking him unconscious anytime that he comes to consciousness.
Okay, so are you gonna go to sleep then?
No.
No, I need to
Yeah, but
No, but she will sense it, and she'll...
I'm going to go to
Jump
sleep, but I'll keep an eye out all night.
What?
Whoa!
You can't
Don't know
sleep.
what...
You won't get a long rest if that's the case.
Okay,
we
then
should
I'll
all
just
let
sleep.
Okay. I mean, he's bound heavily.
He's
Yeah,
in the
he's bound
BDSM
and stuff.
shit.
Jesus, that's
Like
mean.
legit hogtied.
Do you just leave
Just
him?
kill the fucker.
Yeah, just
Or
leave
don't
him,
kill
like,
him.
tied up on the ground.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I thought we fully planned on killing him.
Someone really wants to
Yeah,
kill him.
but
We'll get there, don't worry.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
kneecaps.
Oh,
Tattoo.
man.
yeah.
Tattoo.
Tatooine?
What?
So,
Oh, you said that too. I thought you said tattoo.
That too.
Okay. as you guys are falling asleep at this point, there is a couple times where Nihal, with your passive perception, you hear Droki struggling, and when you open your eyes, it's apparent he's not going anywhere. But there's a couple times in the night where he wakes you, since you're like hyper alert at that point. But yeah, he doesn't get free. Let's see, I got some stuff here. Angrod.
Oh god.
As your sleep takes you, you feel a warmth come over your body, and you find yourself in a dark, endless area. You see the dim glowing of dark shades of reds, purples and greens all around you, and in the distance, a point emanating bright white light, and that slowly pulsing. You feel yourself drawn to it as you walk forward, and all of a sudden shoots towards you, growing all around like a shell of light, encompassing the area all around. Once it passes over, your eyes adjust and you hear a familiar voice, one you haven't heard in a while, and it says, Angrod, finally. It has been some time. I have witnessed your actions on your mission. However, I have not been able to reach out due to some strange magical or divine barrier. I'll say this. You've come far and endured much. Your soul has been tested and tempted, and I've seen you give in to some dark temptations. I want to remind you not to stray from the path, from your destiny. Do not become weak because of the companions you travel with. Do not become complacent to the Demon Lord's threat.
You're asking me, odd man, to stop a demon uprising. You taught me how to steal shit. You didn't teach me how to fight.
Yeah, we know.
She says, I taught you much more than to steal shit.
Cool, uncle.
If it weren't for me, you wouldn't be imbued with this divine power, which gives you unlimited potential to grow. That's how you complete the mission.
Do you know what the maze engine is?
I have not heard of such a thing. Why? What is its relevance to you?
Well, you know, you've been watching me. Did you see the little robot thing we found once we defeated the beholder?
I did not. I lost connection to you pretty heavily once you
Well-
travelled within the worm tunnels.
Well, I killed the beholder.
Make a
Deception?
Yeah, make a deception check. But
I
Yeah.
killed the beholder.
I killed the beholder.
okay. She says, wow, quite impressive. Anyways,
Unlimited potential, air commas.
did the beholder have any relevance to the demon lords?
We needed his eye.
I see.
Is that a pun? Did you just... I'm just like have a wee cackle. I'm like, are you got a sense of humour, Gladiola?
You get no response.
That'll be a no then.
She says, we do not have. I do not have much time to talk. I have other matters to attend to. However, and then she pauses. You don't see her anywhere. But then you just hear, what's this? Something comes. You need to wake up as eldritch-like tentacles begin to smash through the light barrier that's encompassed like the entire area around you, and this multicolored dark light starts to permeate through the shell, and you awake to the feeling of you being nudged, and a voice, "Oh jeez, bless you, we're in big trouble."
Ah!
However, at the same time, Evkis,
Oh no.
you also find yourself having a dream. You're in a dark stone throne room. The air is extremely cold and chilly, and also the air around you seems to have this purplish hue, with these little wisps kind of floating in the air, almost like dust glimmering against the light, except it's like weaving through the shadows. You look onwards to see a steel throne towering up on a dais and made of eloquently crafted dark black steel. A figure sits atop. In the shadows, white eyes flash open on this large humanoid's figure, and a gleaming 9-foot-long waved sword comes crashing down into the stone ground as he stands up, looking down at you now, mere tens of feet away, but his figure seems enormous. Your patron says, without moving his mouth as he stares down at you, basically a shadowy humanoid figure with these bright white eyes, but mouth unmoving. It's about time you started earning your gifts. As you may well have known, your plane is quickly becoming the battlefield for many parties who may or may not be interested in the land which is primed for the taking. I predict it will soon become a hellscape, not unlike the abyss over time. This presents a problem as well as an opportunity. Many lords who have claims over layers of the abyssal plane are amassing armies as we speak on your plane. You're to travel, keep me informed on their whereabouts, and inhibit any of them in any way possible, lest I enact plans of my own. You fostered the gifts well and have grown exponentially since they were bestowed upon you, which makes you interesting. But remember, Worm, as quickly as I gave those powers, I can take them away if I find treacherous intent. Then he grins with his several rows of teeth decorating his upper and lower jaw. He stops, and his head tilts upward for a moment. Do you have anything you want to say?
As you wish.
He looks like he recognizes what you said, and looks back down at you after staring kind of upward at the ceiling. And he says, "Oh, it appears you have company. Time to prove your worth." And then suddenly, with a flash, you find yourself waking up to rumblings. All of you at this point wake up to like tremors, and the whole place is shaking at this point. And you hear these booming noises. In the small few second pauses between the tremors and the loud booming noises, you hear the hysterical shouting and screaming coming from above.
Oh.
But you all come out into the main area of Goldborn's lair. And you find it deserted, essentially. You don't see anyone, not even the barman, the innkeeper.
Huh. Do we all come out of rooms at the same time?
I mean, yeah,
Roughly, yeah.
essentially.
But the tap's working.
You can
A chance, sir.
Well, we
That's
find out.
important.
If you run over to the taps, yeah, they're working.
Yeah, I promise I'll point.
I'd draw Dawnbringer, but like I keep it like no, not on. Like it's in my hand.
Right, and you're just hearing like this, and then like a few seconds, and like in the midst of each sort of boom, yeah, you hear like shouting and screaming in several different languages. Most of you don't understand above. It's hard to even
Like
pinpoint what
battle
they say.
chatter or
Yeah, it sounds like an assault.
Yeah, I
Should
mean,
we go?
could be.
I
But
think
you
we
pour,
should.
you pour yourself a pint, and just as you do, a large part of the ceiling comes away and crashes next to you into like the actual bar itself.
son of a bitch.
But you managed to get the pint if you want to say that.
I rescued the pint. Nice.
Yeah, see.
Should we leave
it's-
Brock in the room?
It's the shittiest beer ever, man. You're not saving much.
And Rumpadum's just like, oh jeez.
I tell Rumpadump. I tell him, Rumpadump, get out the city. It's not safe for you here.
I can't go on my own. Oh jeez, take me.
If you
Go
come with
under
us,
the
you
door.
great death.
Angrod, pick up the Dump. Let's go.
Alright, should we get out of this place where the ceiling caves in?
Yep,
Yeah.
So I just leave Brock in my room.
sure. Nobody cares. Let's go.
Lock the door. Lock the door.
It's up to you. He's your prisoner. Bye. And I'll leave.
And you know, he's just like, if you look at him through
Well-
the door, he's just wiggling around like.
Alright, I'm gonna break his kneecaps.
Okay, then I'll come in the night.
You guys are mean.
You run
Jesus.
over
Fuck
there and you don't even.
Yeah, but you just leave him. Don't actually go and fuck him before you leave.
Break his kneecap and I'll stab him in the neck. Come on.
Alright, there we go. Alright, fine.
Oh, you're killing
double
him?
tap.
Are you killing him?
Just
may
in
as well.
case he comes back.
Okay, so you two run into the room. Evkis starts furiously smashing his kneecaps with his quarterstaff, and then Nihal just stabs him in the neck and essentially murders him.
Alright, let's just dump him in the dark look. Or don't leave the body there.
Just leave the body here. The fuck you see you fell dead. I don't think it matters.
Alright, fine, let's go.
Yeah.
I've already left.
Yeah. Angrod, Ebkis, and Nihal make deck saving throws.
I didn't want any part of this murder.
He stayed
Yeah,
behind.
bollocks. It was worth it. I don't care.
Okay.
Oh, did that roll? I don't think it rolled.
No, it didn't. Ebkis, you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as a rock comes flying down and smacks you in the shoulder, almost dislocating it, but you know.
My pint!
Oh,
Yeah,
pint.
it fucks your pints all over the ground.
It's
Neil,
not-
you're fine. You managed to make your way
Oh.
out, dodging it. That's-
Oh wait, so,
as the ceiling
dumb
comes
question.
crashing down.
What's the crack? What's the crack with HP gain on long rest?
You
get
get
all
all
back.
your hit points back, and
Thank God.
half of your level, whatever that is. So if you're level 10, it's 5. You get that.
Oh
many
my
hit points
god, of
back.
course when I hit exit game. It's like, oh no, we're back.
What?
Roll 20 crash for me.
Did you say 4? 5?
So you get all your hit points back, but you get the amount of hit dice you get back is equal to half of your level.
Alright. I meant damage, so 4 damage.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, 4 bludgeoning.
Magical bludgeon.
Yeah, super magical.
Fuck me.
Angrod rolls with disadvantage because he's got Rumpadump as well. Whenever you come back.
Do.
He's dead.
Wait,
Is it Discord fucking up
Let's
again?
move on.
is his Discord fuck? Okay, I'm just.
Oh, does this computer crash?
It's fine for me.
Nice, you said it's roll 20 crashed.
Angrod takes 4 damage.
Yep.
Oh, there he goes.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just
Go
gonna
on.
type it in. So yeah, you guys, he's not gonna want to miss this, honestly.
He's back.
Oh, I'm back.
Okay, you take 4 damage, sir, because you took too long to
4.
roll.
Feels bad, man.
And you start running out with
Fuck's
Rumpadump.
sake.
You're like shielding Rumpadump as you run out, and a rock hits you in the back.
Fucking, of course, Rumpadup's on my back and he doesn't take the rock for me.
Yeah, I got the impression you're like American football style or rugby, like holding. He is a small creature, so it's not too hard.
For you.
So, as you rise from Gobron's lair, you see in front of you a dozen guards and a platoon running northwards towards Dark Lake to your left. The bluish hue still decorates the space above the lake. I can't really call it a sky, so. But as you take a moment and watch, it dissipates before a deafening silence. Then you hear two deep bellowing roars screaming out in tandem at different wavelengths, forming a sickening harmony before you hear a shout in Dwarvish cutting through like a battle shout, and then you hear the loosing of catapults, and you look over and see from the overlake hold several catapults firing all at once into the dark lake. As you guys run out to the middle of the street you're on, you see walking towards the city in the distance that caused all the
Yes.
panic. A demon towering a full 20 plus or so feet. His body sinuous like that of a snake, but powerful like that of a great ape. Bipedal, two baleful baboon heads with blue and red faces respectively leer from atop its lumbering shoulders, from which writhing are two long tentacles. His lower torso is ape-like, but there's some great reptile features with blue-green scaly skin, and he has an immense forked tail. And you guys mostly recognize this as the Demogorgon.
Oh yeah.
And you can see like the stone guard have run up to the coast to defend the coast as this thing starts walking towards the docks, screaming out, and the catapults, you see like the catapults as they let loose, two of them miss and one lands a shot, but it parries it with its tentacle, seemingly unaffected by it, and all the stone guards on the front lines are frantically firing heavy crossbow bolts at it, almost seemingly doing nothing to it as it screams out. And you see as well a couple of the guards and stone guards all along the you're about like, what's the map here, like 50, you're like a good 200 feet away or so from like the, in fact probably further than that, from the coast, but you see like a bunch of ripples happening in the sea, the dark lake, as it goes violent, and you see these large stingray-like creatures jumping out of the water and attacking the stone guard and dragging them under as well. And you get
I wanna shoot the Demogorgon.
and you get a glimpse of like flying creatures. Sure. What's the range on your thing?
600 feet.
Yeah, you can.
Oh my god.
You have the sharpshooter talent, right?
Yeah,
So,
so
yeah,
he doesn't have a disadvantage.
Yeah, you can go for it. Give me a sec. I just need to change the music.
He's
Oh my
big. I'm hoping he doesn't take much to hit.
He's. I mean. You
I
don't
just
know.
That's my assumption.
NPCs.
So you immediately, you guys standing in awe at this. The first thing I need you all to do.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Oh no. Me and Shav on the one's coming.
There won't be any arrows firing, I think. No.
No, it's fine. Okay, so you don't have to do anything. So you guys all standing, seeing this carnage, you see any civilians, any shopkeepers taking cover, running for the gates or barricading themselves inside the houses, whatever good that'll even do. The city's on full alert, and not only that, on the southern side, the complete opposite direction, flanking you on your right side, in the distance you see these large flashes of orange and red light lighting up the place, almost like a forge is just exploded over and over again. It happens a few times, and you hear screams coming from that direction too. Meanwhile, Isha, you immediately, almost instinctively, see this fiendish demon in the distance pull out and knock an arrow. Go ahead and make an attack.
Yeet.
That does not hit.
Oh no.
You can make your act. You've got like several attacks, right?
Yeah.
Go
Wait.
ahead.
Are there flying or tentacle creatures near him?
They're in the water, but with your perception, I'll say you guys can see like almost like birds are swarming in the distance behind. Like from the illumination of the city, the forges and the fire, which is dimmer than usual because of the panic, but still bright enough to light the area up. Also, I need everyone to make con saves for
Oh, perfect.
Crackle Lung. I forget what they is.
Ah,
You guys spent a
goddammit.
long rest in the city again.
I got my mask on. Do I get advantage?
Nah,
Ah, fuck.
Yeah, did you see?
nah,
Nah.
nah. So Crackle Lung, it's a DC 11. Did anyone roll below?
Yeah.
Yes.
Fuck's sake.
Okay. If you roll below
18.
11, you get a point of exhaustion. So when
I'm
Mark's
not
down,
exhausted.
Serious?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Jordan,
yeah,
is the demon in the lake?
yeah, he's currently like emerging. It's pretty
Okay.
damn big, and
And we are all together.
yeah, you guys are all clumped together as each start shooting off. Do you want to finish your
Okay.
attack? Did you just
Yeah, I
fire
want
the
to curve it first if I can see anything next to it in 60 feet. What do my elf eyes see?
Nah,
The fort one.
I'll say make a perception check before you can do that, because they're not like right next to him.
Your elf IC jack shit.
Yeah, you don't think you got like a good shot on those if you want to curve it. But you can make another
Okay.
attack to the Demogorgon if you want.
Ah, well. Oh,
Oofed.
Doesn't hit. However,
Okay, so.
Yep.
oh.
I'll take a piece of straw from the bundle of herbs that I've got from my land, and I want to cast breathing water, and I can get up to 10 breathing creatures.
okay,
So just in case we get dragged into the water, and I cast it at level 3.
okay. So everyone has this cast on them, including.
Rumpadump.
Rumpadump.
Just
And you
shit,
you just hear like Rumpadum's like, oh no, oh jeez.
Hey,
Rumpadump.
Rumpadump, just stay here, okay?
He's like, no, take me with you. As you cast that, transmutation, 30 feet, 1 action, VSM. So yeah, you conjure up a like light blue light in your hands and cast it over all your friends, and you guys sprout these little gill-like protrusions on your necks. However, the Demogorgon does like a sweep with one of its heads is focused on currently what's in front of it. The other one sweeps off in the distance and scans over you guys after arrows are being shot at it from a fair distance, and it locks on to Isha, and Isha, you need to make
Oh, he's looking at me.
Like we all turn away, we're like, we're no way him.
Actually, it's fine. Nah, it doesn't. You're too far away for it to notice. You're like a couple hundred feet away, so, and you didn't even hit anyway. So yeah, it's just like one's like sweeping in the distance, looking for what's up ahead, and the other one's immediately like snapping and attacking, getting ready for its breach onto the coast. However, let's see what else you guys see. Where is it? Yeah, you see now on the south the explosion noises once again catches your ear, and as you turn, some of you transfixed on the Demogorgon, you turn and see that there's a small group, about 3 or 4 Duergar running not towards you but almost down towards you, then parallel off to the side of red robed dudes, and like you recognize them as keepers of the flame, and some of them appear seemingly burnt and heavily wounded, and like most of their robes are burning away, and they're like wounded running for it. As you see in the distance, hundreds of feet in the distance, these large fiery explosions.
I grab Nihal by the hand and I say to her in Celestial, Do you have the dragon's egg?
Yes.
We're going to have to negotiate with our dragon.
Oh,
Why?
good idea.
You can't hear this.
Why?
If we're going to fight a Demogorgon, I'd rather have a dragon on my side.
Well, technically, he's attacking the city, not us, so the dragon should attack him.
we're made to. You've brought here to stop Liam.
Yeah, I know, but I don't want to give them my egg. The dragon belongs to the city. The city is under attack. The dragon is defending the city. The dragon attacks the Demogorgon.
It doesn't sound like he's helping, does he? You saw them run past.
Well, then it's not my problem. Is dragon considered a beast?
No.
Oh, so I can't dominate him.
You're keen.
Dragons are, like monstrosities or something. I don't know.
It's alright, we can make it.
Dragons are dragons.
Yeah, I think they probably have their own subclass.
Yeah, I'm not giving my egg.
Can I shoot while they're talking?
Go ahead. As it's inching closer, you just hear like the boom, pauses, boom, and you see the
How far is
catapults.
it from?
You hear another shout in Dwarvish. Bosner Ukrainize is like fire, like screaming at the top of its lungs. And you look up
Fuck.
and you see Erde Black Skulls standing on the walls of the overlake,
Fuck.
ordering.
Oh my god, you can't roll tonight.
Meanwhile, he's just stunned by the sheer sight of this creature, and you're just missing constantly.
He's getting all his shitty rolls out of the way just now.
When I don't have to, I don't want to look at the creature. It's ugly.
Wait, how far away is it from us?
getting closer.
It's closing in, but it's a couple hundred feet away.
Alright.
So.
Okay, so
And
I'll
you hear like
tall
the
is the
screeching as
ceiling?
well. Like it looks like it's got friends. Let's just say.
Oh no.
okay, how tall is the ceiling? It's not like
Oh,
we're in a current.
Like
so there is
very
enough
high,
space.
extremely high. Like you can't even
There's
see.
more than 100 feet.
Yeah,
right?
definitely.
Okay. So I'll say we get closer.
I turn to the rest of the party, I'm like, who wants to recruit the dragon?
I'm not giving you my egg anyway, so fuck you.
At this point, you see some of the regular guards who were defending the front lines have started retreating, and the stone guards, you see a couple of them cut them down, and Bosner, you hear them calling out in Dwarvish at the top of their lungs, like calling them cowards.
We
And
need
the
to go.
stone guards like stand their ground, and the Demogorgons getting ever closer as they're firing their heavy crossbow bolts to almost no avail.
We really need to fucking go. Let's go.
Let's go get the dragon.
Let's go
Anisha,
talk to
your
the dragon.
Your two shots did not hit.
I'm aware.
Can I give it a wee cheeky Eldritch Blast?
So who is controlling the dragon in the city? You said is part of a
The Keepers of the
group
Flame.
people.
The Keepers of the Flame,
So,
and they're going to lose
let's
control
go.
shortly, and the dragon's going to fucking leave because it's not an idiot. We should be doing the same. Let's go.
We have a bargaining chip though, Bosner. We have its child.
They can't control the fucking dragon.
But
The
we
dragon-
can.
Listen,
Bargaining chip.
listen. The dragon will not like, oh yeah, oh you've got my kid. I'll just, I'll take the kid off you and then leave with that.
It can't.
Exactly.
It doesn't. Can't think where. It does. We just don't tell him where the kid is. We just we know where to find your child, like we've done with you.
Then I'll just grab
Oh.
you and take you
Yeah,
with
but-
it.
The Demogorgon
Just-
has reached
just
the
to
coast
let
at
you
this point, and you just
Let's
see,
fucking go.
You just see its big tentacles. It screams at the top of its lungs, sweeps down, and just starts fucking taking out Stoneguard by the swaths, and just swatting them left and right. And some of them bring out their swords and try and chop at its tentacles, and it is just doesn't give a shit.
Is
I
he
say we won.
120 feet away from me?
I hope not.
It's yeah. I mean, you're hard to say, but it's like closing in at this point. It's like 100, maybe 120, maybe 130. You're not sure.
Let's
okay.
shoot.
Then
Right.
I'll cast Cold Lightning.
No.
Okay,
Right, Jordan.
You cast Call Lightning as close as you can to it. Meanwhile,
Yeah.
that takes a minute to cast.
At
By the
level
way,
4.
Phantom Steed.
That's what I've got to do. I've got to do it for my team.
Okay, so immediately, Nihil, you start conjuring up lightning into your hand and aiming it for above Storm from X-Men style, above the Demogorgon. Meanwhile, these explosions, fire is still raging in the background behind you, and you start calling this lightning down on top of the Demogorgon, or as close as you can. and you see it conjuring around, and it's going to catch some of the stone guard. It's going to catch, like, how big is it? What's the radius?
123.
Yikes! Yeah, it's going to just like zap a bunch of people as well.
No, wait. The radius is 10 feet.
Okay.
No,
That's
60. It's
60
10
feet.
feet tall, 60 feet. 60
Okay,
feet radius.
10 feet tall, which is about half of the height of the Demogorgon. As you start casting it up, you see this pillar of electricity, and it just zaps down, and let's see, it needs to make a dex save. It's just in range. As you have to like run forward a bit to get in range. Funnily enough, it actually fails. So it takes the full damage, which is
30.
What's its resistances?
Plus
Okay.
1d10 for each slot. That's the
It
1d10.
adds that automatically.
Yeah.
So yeah, you cast it down, and it just keeps walking. Only this time, one of the heads dart round towards you, where where the lightning as it scans. Actually, it's gonna make a perception check.
I hide.
Yeah, it rolls a 25. It scans around to see where that came from, and it sees Angrod on one knee, conjuring up in the circle, and you see this steed slowly coming into existence, and it stares right at all of you who are paying attention who aren't Angrod. So firstly, Nihal, and it's gonna be Nihal, and I'm gonna say
I start running.
Isha.
Away.
Look at Jordy.
Okay.
I'd say Nihal and Isha move to the front to start, like,
So
shooting.
I'm
in
gonna
range
need...
of blast as well, so I was going to fire one as well.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead and do that if you want.
Pew.
Do you wish to die?
I just need to check something real quick. This is way back in the notes.
You level 11 now.
Yeah.
Sweet, you get 3.
I do?
Three
Oh,
beams.
I do.
Yeah, it's good.
Good thing you're playing your character, mate.
I need all of you.
Fuck off.
I need all of you to make charisma saving throws.
Oh boy, my specialty.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh
We're
no.
fucked. Oh, we're all fucked.
Oof.
Who's left?
No one.
Kiss.
Rampadam.
Okay.
Rumbadum's looking at the ground. He's not...
23. The 23 is my Christmas save.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yes, I do.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
That's fine. That's fine, he saves. It's a save.
So I need Isha and Angrod
Oh no!
to roll me a D100.
Ah, God.
I'd rather not.
And
Oh,
you both
no.
gain 1 point of madness. If you're keeping track of that, I need to know what your madness level is now. I know Isha's probably at 1.
I'm at 3, Jordan.
Okay, give me a second.
Yep.
Give me a second.
Gonna have to put him down
Fight
again.
on the side of the Demogorgon now.
I am the Demogorgon.
Okay, where is it? Ah, found it. Alright. So, what did Isha roll in the D100?
Nothing, because I'm re-rolling this.
You're re-rolling what?
The
Nothing
charisma save.
yet.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Light be on my side.
Please
Dude.
be up.
Yeah. Roll me a D100. Holy shit, you rolled a 98.
Yeah.
That's
he's
a
fucked.
yikes.
That's a
Oh, okay.
Have mercy, Jordan.
Oh no.
I was gonna do something cool. The rule of cool.
So it begins.
Oh no!
He's typing too much.
Type.
Just listen to the reaction in 1 second.
Yes! Yes!
Wait, what?
Yep. 53. You must for the wait.
What?
round. Oh shit! Roll me a 1d10 as well, Isha.
How severe is it,
Wow.
Doctor?
This is a subclass of your ailment.
It's pretty severe. Come on, give it to me straight.
You have.
I'm typing as fast as I can.
Am I gonna be able to walk?
You're missing a kneecap.
Droki's revenge.
Joki's revenge from beyond the grave. But he just got in.
Okay, and you have 1 point of madness, Isha. Okay, so Angro, you just feel like your heart, and Isha, both of you guys, your hearts just stop and your mind starts racing, and you feel this creeping shadow entering to your body, but you kind of like it, and you kind of welcome it as well, and your eyes
Wait,
glaze over for a
what?
moment, and you guys notice that they're stunned for a second, that they just stop what they're doing. But Angrod's currently in the middle of casting this spell. He's still casting it. You didn't. It didn't dissipate. But Isha, yeah, you stopped firing any arrows. You fired an Eldritch Blast.
There's 19 hit, by the way.
Nope.
But, Jordan,
Yes.
last time when Isha entered the circle and he saved, you said that he was immune to the dark power. Is it just inside the circle?
Yeah, he was immune to the circle. There's
Okay.
Yeah, that's not really related.
This is a bit.
Well, there was someone in the fucking demon, so it was slightly related.
It's gonna get even cooler, Jordan.
Shaba, I'll say it just has to be like, you know what's gonna happen, dude. You just turn to, so you just see Isha turns to Nihal. Actually, yeah, turns to Nihal. You guys are ranged. Nihal or and Ebkis, you guys are kind of up front, sort of closest to the Demogorgon in your party. Isha turns and just attacks Nihal
Fuck off.
with his sword. So go ahead and make a sword attack. As the Demogorgon keeps rampaging through the city, he misses.
Thank fuck.
But you notice, at the last second, a rapier
doesn't
just like
miss.
Oh, fuck off.
a rapier stabs out. I will. Oh yeah, you get more than one attack. So yeah, you notice a rapier just comes flying out next to you, and you turn and you're like, holy shit! You turn and you just see Isha holding it, and you're not sure what's going on. If he's like a sleeper agent, if he's like works with the demons or what, you're not sure. And then he pulls back and stabs you straight in the quads this time.
Do I need to make Constitution save?
Is your
For
spell
the
concentration?
spell. Yeah.
Yeah, you do. The DC is 10.
No.
Yeah, you drop it.
Uh,
So quickly the lightning begins to dissipate. As the Demogorgon didn't really give a shit anyway, and it was just walking through it. As it was like it's chomping down. You see its tentacles are wrapping around several stone guard. As they're trying to like chop away at its tentacle whilst it's grabbed around them, is bringing them up to both of its mouths, and it's just like crunching. You can hear like the crunch in the distance as the catapults are continuing to let loose. And now one of the heads scans over the ones that look directly at you. As a catapult rock slams into its shoulder, it turns and faces towards the Overlight Cold now. And you see it lobs a couple of like corpses at the hold itself.
well, seeing that Isha attacks me, I'll use my action to disengage and then I'll run
Where?
on the opposite side of where the Demogorgon is.
Okay, you start running away from the Demogorgon, which is towards the south, the Laudigar's Furrow, and towards where the fiery infernals are burning. And it looks like the city's almost in flames on that side, in the distance.
That's fine. That's
Can
fine.
I roll to grapple Isha?
Yeah, go ahead, make an athletics check.
Fuck.
Make an athletics check, Isha.
Oh, come on!
Yeah, you
same
grab
roll.
onto him and he just BTFOs you.
The light guides me.
What light, you fucking maniac?
Yeah, Isha stabs
No,
at
sir.
Isha stabs at you. If no one else is doing anything,
I'm
Angrod's
running.
sitting casting.
By the way, I
Bosner's
just
been
gonna
running.
say,
Yeah, you've been
I've
running.
been fucking left. I've left.
Where? What
I'm
direction were
away.
you running towards?
Away,
Okay, you're just running.
just away from the demon.
Yeah, yeah.
Can I see?
Where in the hell's
Can I
going?
see Bosner?
Ahead of you, yeah. But you're slowly catching up.
Yeah, I'll start to
You
run.
ran away
towards
like you ran
Bosner's
away like 12
direction.
seconds ago, and you're catching up, kind of.
That's fine.
So you guys are legging it. Meanwhile, Ibkis is trying to grab onto Isha because you're obviously confused, and Isha just like fucking parries you off, and Isha's gonna stab you.
Get stabbed.
Oh!
Yikes!
Oh,
brother.
My god!
Brother.
Noise.
Quiet, please.
Noise.
Yeah, he stabs you straight in the
Oh my
chest with that one. And Angro,
No, wait.
Thanks.
you've noticed
There's
this
more.
too.
There's more. Oh, that's the first one. Right. Ah, that's better.
Fuck yourself. Get out of here.
Okay. Go ahead and
So, is he
roll
under?
Angrod.
He under the influence of the Demogorgon?
Oh my god, what the fuck?
Yeah, you
Or
missed.
is charmed by the Demogorgon?
So as you get stabbed in the chest, you see a shadowy hooded figure dart up behind Isha, and your eyes open, Ebkis, and you just see Angrod behind, and he swipes down with his dagger and misses on
I
Isha.
was gonna glare at him. Really.
What did you ask, Judah?
Is he charmed by the Demogorgon?
You don't
I don't
know.
know.
Because if it was charmed, he should have had advantage
it's not
on
charmed.
saving throws.
Yeah, it's not charmed.
It's madness.
He just doesn't like him.
It's a random
Yeah.
MG thing. You
I
just
run.
rolled bad.
I run.
The DC save wasn't even high.
Nope. It was 14, I think. I think you guys were one off. Two of you rolled
Yep.
13.
I just say.
Feels bad, man.
Yeah, what's everyone doing at this point? You guys are having a three-way fight here, and your two
Can I
allies have
use
started
my-
running. Rumpinup's just standing there, like looking back at Bosner and Nihal, realizing his little legs can't catch him up, and looking back at Angrod, who's his taxi, and he runs over to Angrod, like, and he's just like, "Oh, jeez, we should leave."
And I'm like, not without the light guy.
Can I
Jordan,
use him?
All right.
Jordan, I wanna pull my mask up onto my fucking forehead so I can't see anything. And I walk to the general direction of where everyone is going.
No,
What?
that's not what you
What?
do. You notice as well, Epkiss, that I'll say Isha pulls his mask down, and you see he's almost like rabid. He's like, it's like his mouth's foaming, his eyes have glazed over black, and you can tell he's not himself, obviously, but you don't know what the deal is, and he's just frantically attacking you. I'll say, yeah. So what are you guys doing at this point? Who's got highest dex here
Nice day.
Of course, zero.
I do.
for initiative?
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure I do.
Plus two.
Okay. So yeah, you go first this
I've
round.
+1.
I'm just gonna say, instead of rolling for initiative. Isha, who do you stab? Angrod or Redkiss?
Angrod because he's trying to stab me.
All the while the Demogorgon's getting closer, by the way. You just hear the and it's just like deafening almost at this point. The screamings coming from the baboon-like heads. Oh god. Okay. Yeah, he just turns around and stabs you as Ibka starts
Oh,
reeling
God.
from his wound.
Oh, fucking sake.
He deals a lot of damage, fighters, man. So who's next in the highest dex?
Yeah, I've got 12 ducks.
I've got 14.
Alright, Angrod, you're up next. What do you do in retaliation?
I say to Isha, like, don't make me kill you.
Roar.
And then roar.
Roar.
And then I disengage and cast Cloud of Daggers on top of him.
Okay. So yeah, make a... Oh, he doesn't make a save, it just works.
Yeah.
Okay,
He
so
takes
44
4.
flossing. It's like 4 daggers.
Wow.
So you take 8 points of piercing damage as this shower of daggers starts flying down from above. But Isha doesn't seem focused on the pain. He's got a one-track mind.
He's gonna kill you both.
no
by the way.
gain.
It's almost like it's almost like he's just like going berserk and just attacking the closest thing to him, swinging
And then-
wildly.
And I'm going to use the rest of my 25 movement to like just walk backwards, like to like lure him to come towards me.
Okay.
Like I'm walking to the direction that we're all heading.
Okay. Start walking in that direction.
But like I'm goading him at the same time. I'm like, come on then.
Yeah. The Demogorgon's about, at this point, as he's more focused, he's currently attacking the overlay code. He's got a grab of the catapults and he's twisting them with its tentacles and snapping them in half. What does Epkus do?
I'm going to use a charge of my Staff of Charming that I just remembered I have and try to cast Charm Person on Epicus.
Alright.
On Apkiss.
On me,
yes.
on myself,
On yourself.
me.
Wow, you're looking in the mirror.
Please.
I'm so charming. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I need to actually... Alright, hang on.
Yeah. Yeah, he has advantage because he doesn't help, but you've already cast it. So I'm assuming it's charm
been a
and
dickhead.
the DC.
It's been a dickhead because, fucking, was it? It's a handout, and I'm trying to click on the thing, because I actually don't have the spell.
Alright, I've got it.
Because I'm
I've got it. So it says charm person, command, or comprehend languages. Oh, that's pretty good. It uses your spell save DC. So if you just go charm, what's your spell save DC?
15.
16.
16. So make
Ooh.
a.
Charisma.
It's probably charisma. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom.
Yep. And you have advantage.
I know.
Yeah, he
You're a wanker.
resists. You have your staff ready, and the glow just passes through him, unaffecting.
Spit on you.
So is that an action then, yeah?
Does it say it's an action on this the staff? The charm person
On the
calls
staff, you
an
can use an
action.
action, yeah.
Yeah.
Use an action.
Yeah, it's an action then.
I'm just gonna yell at him, tell him to snap out of it.
Mhm.
Roar.
With a persuasion roll.
Sure, go for it. Roll me a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Isha, my friend, please don't let this madness continue.
Oh wow!
Okay, I'll say Isha, I'll let you repeat because this is your bud and you rolled high, I'll say you get to repeat your charisma save.
My wisdom save.
Charisma.
Charisma.
Yeah, it was a charisma before to make you mad.
Alright, okay.
You mad, bro. Come on.
Just a normal one.
Yeah, charisma saving throw.
Okay. So no advantage.
Yeah, no advantage. Okay. Yeah. His words cut through to you, and your eyes glaze back to the way they were, and you realize what you've done, and the sort of shadowy need to just lash out at everything around you, almost as if you were fighting demons. Quickly, the visages of demons become your friends, and you realize what you've done. Meanwhile, the other two of your allies
no.
have started running away. And
Leg
Rumpadum's over by Angro, like jumping at his leg, like, oh jeez, Fleshy, we need to go. It's coming.
You in there, Isha? Is it you?
It is
By the
I.
way, are we running
Well-
in the general direction that the dragon went?
Alright, I'm gonna smack him in the head with my
Dragon?
fucking staff, doing non-lethal damage.
Non-lethal damage.
On Isha.
On yes,
Bitch.
stab me in the
Who
fucking
do you
chest.
think you are?
Roll the attack for quarterstaff.
I'll tell you now, it won't hit. Oh fuck, it hit.
Yeah, it hits. Although it wouldn't be too handy because you can wield in your tome to cast spells.
Oh yeah, so 1 now.
So it'll just be you just use the damage. You hit with the first roll. It's not different.
Alright, so
Just the 3 damage.
Just 3.
Yeah.
yes,
3
just
bludgeoning.
bonk on the fucking head.
You get bonked.
Ow, it's me!
Meanwhile, I need
Let's
Making
run.
sure you fucking
Epkiss,
stabbed me.
Epkiss and Isha make a dex save. As you hear the crunching of wood as the Demogorgon starts lashing out and throwing bits of his catapult all over the city, and bits start landing next to you, these big chunks of wood.
Son
And
of a
Epkiss, you jump out of the way but get grazed, and you take
80 points of damage.
oh fuck. You take only 4 points of bludgeoning damage. I rolled
Wow.
meanwhile, the guys who have been running for about 20 seconds,
Yep.
you hear the booming ahead of you where you're running towards the city that's in flames, and you see on the southern, sort of eastern side, a towering pillar of flame, and rising up, flapping out 2 big red wings in the distance, hundreds of feet away.
Hide.
But it sounds like a pissed off dragon, and you look around.
Is it going away?
As
or
you
is
run in that
going
direction,
towards
you see the charred remains of Keepers of the Flame bodies on the
Ah.
ground.
I
Oh,
hide.
donkey.
I go to. Is there buildings nearby?
Oh yeah, there's buildings. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
it's just chaos though.
I just duck like into an alleyway, just so the dragon can't see me directly.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll hide too.
Yeah, you guys duck in. What are the rest of you doing at this point?
I'm on the catch up.
Yeah, I suppose now that Isha's fucking sane, I'll try and catch up with everyone else.
Alright, you guys who are stealthing, make stealth checks.
I'm not. I don't think I'd be stealthing.
I know the Nihal and Bosner. Yeah, they said they were
That's-
ducking down into an alleyway.
Disadvantage.
Oh
Boom.
no! Oh no! No!
Okay,
No!
you guys don't choose the best alleyway. It's kind of an open area you're in, and at this point the building's kind of crumbling and falling to pieces. I mean, you broke line of sight from where
Yeah,
the
that was all I
dragon
really
is.
wanted to do.
But your friends who after sort of 20 seconds or so, they start running towards you and they catch up, and you guys who are running towards, you also see the wings, the red wings in the distance, hundreds of feet away, flap up, and they're sort of towering slightly above the quote-unquote skyline of the city.
That'll be a dragon.
And I say to Nihal, like, you still want to keep hold of the egg?
Yes.
I don't
You see
think
what he did? You see what he did to the firekeepers?
he won't do that to you if you know where its child is.
Yes, it will. There's no reasoning with it. It's going insane. The Demogorgon might have charmed it, or drove it mad. I don't know.
Or it's just mad, it's not going away.
Shit.
That
Well,
is
do you
it
want-
too.
Yeah, well, do you want a dragon running around the place and the Demogorgon running around the place, or do you want to try and stop the dragon fucking run around the place, trying to help stop the Demogorgon?
I don't
Dragon's not going to try and stop the
Dragon.
dragon. It's stupid.
The dragon is flying away.
And I get real with them for a minute.
Running.
I get real with them for a moment,
It's
and I'm
running.
like, when it's someone you love and care for, what would you do?
What are you talking
I
about?
would do anything to save my sister.
Okay.
So you want me to throw
And
the
I
egg
point
at
the
the
balls down.
Demogorgon?
I don't want to drop the egg. You don't drop the egg at the Demogorgon. You use it as a bargaining chip with the dragon.
At which
There's
point,
no bargaining with the dragon!
as you guys are shouting, you get caught unaware by 2 hooded dwarvish figures who run at you with the similar soul blades which you've seen before, as they come out with a purplish light, and they start assailing you and trying to stab you all.
Piss off, Dragos bastards.
Yeah, they look crazed. Their beards covered in blood, and you see like beyond them are some civilians and merchants who have been murdered by them, and they start to try to attack you. I'm gonna say Angron and Nihal, you guys get stabbed. 19 for Angrod.
I'm gonna use Uncanny Dodge to half the damage.
Okay, so instead of taking 7, take 3. And Nihal does a 16 hit?
Just.
Oh, 4 points of piercing. As they just run and almost take a leap and stab you, and they're like crazed, cackling and laughing maniacally. And they're just like calling out, "The forked one!"
Yeah,
He's
then
coming!
I use my Mace of Smiting on the head of the one that stabbed me.
Go for it.
And I used Dawnbringer on the one that stabbed at me.
Yep, go ahead. Make rolls. The mace hits, and the Dawnbringer hits. And the Dawnbringer does 5 damage, and you do 5 damage. Yep, cool. Yeah, you bonk them. They don't look dead, but you look like you hurt them. Once you...
Have I seen this happen?
Yeah. At this
Can
point, you
I-
guys are all grouped
can
up
I-
arguing, and they just
Yeah.
attacked you mid-argument. You weren't
I'd
very
bash the other
stealthy. Yeah, okay, you bash the other one, go ahead.
Bashy bash bash.
Yeah, it hits. 12 point, damn. Yeah, you almost cave his skull in. He's got like an eye popping of his socket dangling there, but he's still standing there, wobbling left and right.
Well, in that case, I'll do my 1d8 thunder on top of that.
Can you do that retroactively?
It says whenever you hit something, you can do it. I was going to do it, but I thought I would kill it.
Sure, I'll say you can do it.
What is it? I
Alright.
forget what. There's so many things.
After a second, you see a spark of lightning around its head, and its head just explodes.
Cool.
The other one looks unfazed by this. You would imagine fear instilled as this one Sturgar Gracklstugh Soulblade warrior assassin is like up against 5 of you guys, and it just continues to try and assail you.
Get that triple burst of Eldritch Blast.
Go for it. Yeah, I'll say
One.
you don't even have to roll. You just fucking shoot a hole through his body and it flops to the ground. But you're left
Can we
back
run
into the
again?
chaos, and you turn and see the Demogorgon just rampaging through the city.
I don't want to look at him.
Do you cross over the Laudigar's furrow? Across the
I
stone
don't know.
bridges? Or do you remain
I
on
want
this
to
side?
get the fuck out of the city.
There's no hope for the city. The city's lost. I mean, we
do
could try and go deep in the city to the south. Is there a way out?
That's so the demon's coming for the Dark Lake.
Mhm.
Yeah. And we're heading south.
And I say, Bosner, where's your son?
I don't
It's in
know.
the mines.
I told
It's
you.
outside.
I told you where last time? Or Erdy
Yeah,
told you?
mines.
Yeah, but they told you the direction too.
It was southwest. I think it was southwest.
What direction is the dragon? Where do I see the wings, Jordan?
It's directly
dragon's-
south of you, so it's like
Yeah, so we're
southeast.
kind of running away from the demon towards the dragon.
Wait,
Yeah.
that doesn't sound right.
So the
Suicidal.
demon's coming for the north, the Dark Lake. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
The dragon's coming from the south central area,
Yes, in the south. Well, yeah. It's in
and
the
it's,
south
it's
area.
broken free above there somewhere, and we're running straight towards it.
Kind of, yeah. You guys basically ran directly towards it.
I'll keep running.
Uh,
I'll follow Bosner.
I mean,
Going
we
to
don't
the
know what
dragon seems safe than going to the fucking Demogorgon.
we don't know what the south of the city is like. The south of the city could have a lot more soldiers because the Deep King's down there.
Good,
Okay.
so they can fight the fucking Demogorgon. It's going for them anyway.
yeah, you hear them all screaming and fighting, and the Stone Guard are still, there's few left, and you see also another squad have joined the fray, the ones with the fire lances and the mohawks. And as that's happening, Nihal, you feel a tugging at your belt, and as you turn around, you see Angrod's trying to wrest the bag of holding from you.
We need the dragon.
No.
You're running that way anyway. If you're gonna fight,
You
I'll
fucking
give it.
idiots.
I'll give it if it comes to it.
Listen, you
Right.
fucking
And
idiots.
then I'll kick him.
That dragon is not going to give a shit once the demon gets control of it. I'm pretty sure that demon can turn minds.
I'm pretty sure it's already been turned.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah, so-
Let's go.
you're also negative.
At this point, a patrol of the Zarorn, the Mohawked Firelance guys, barge past you all, and Bosner, you hear them in Dwarvish. The captain, who's got a helmet and like a sort of fake Mohawk Roman style, is shouting out in Dwarvish, "Protect the Deep King at all costs," and they're running like south towards
What's
the
that?
fire.
Someone's dying.
Someone's
It's
house is
someone's
on
fire
fire.
alarm.
Okay.
Get the dragon. It's the dragon. I told you.
Temper choked.
Let's run in their direction.
Yeah,
They protect the king. They fight.
I say that. They just said to protect the Deep King. We go with them.
Yes,
Yeah.
let's go.
Uh,
We don't need to leave. We can try to defend the city.
Aye, right.
Norbert.
Norbert.
Norbert, fucking
It's
fight the.
fucking Amazon.
Norbert, convince her to fight the dragon for me.
Norbert, sharp.
say Dane cooking
They're
dinner or something.
fucking ringing the bell and it's opening. It's keep playing fucking Aeon.
Yeah, at this point you see the Demogorgons making its way sort of southwesterly, breaking through all the buildings and stuff, and the guys who ran past you are running down towards the hold of the Deep King, as you guys have maps, so you kind of know where they're going to. And you can see, as you start following behind them, you cross over Laudigar's furrow, and seeing in the southern side, at this point, in the distance, the wings ever looming larger, and you can see as you begin running towards the hold, it stands tall, almost at the entrance of its cavern, stands up on its hind legs, and you see its neck and head towering above the tops of the stalagmites and buildings, and it's kind of like surveying the area. But you guys run to the hold following these guys, and
Wait, can I roll a perception check on the dragon's eyes?
sure, it's gonna be hard, it's pretty far.
They have eyes.
What are you looking for exactly?
If it's the same kind of clouded over as Isha's were.
It's hard to see from here. It's got considering its size, its eyes and head are pretty small. Its eyes are quite beady. You can see he's like a beefy looking dragon.
Fair
He's
enough.
a real boy.
Alright. Yeah, so you guys follow the Zarorn to the Deep King's palace, and let me see here. Once you get there to the hold, the whole place is just surrounded by elite Duergar guards, and they look like they're holding the line at the other end of the furrow, and as you guys approach the furrow, you know, they don't look like they're about to light up and let you pass. They're standing there with spears.
Gracklstugh
Okay,
PD.
Gracklstugh. Yeah, exactly. Go Gracklstugh PD.
And I like show him the badge.
You ring out your badges and you flash them, and as you do that, you look over to the adjacent bridge, essentially, and you see a bunch of grey ghosts, a big group of them, start assailing the enemy guards, and those guards with the fire lances just start fucking spearing into them with their line that's
How
set
far
up.
from me?
5, 10, 15, so it's like 25, like 50 feet away.
Okay.
But yeah, you see that they're protecting against not only the Demogorgon but also Grey Ghost assassins who are out to get the king. And as you flash out your things, your badges, insignias, all of you,
Yeah.
Say one of you make a persuasion check with advantage for help.
Apkiss.
Blah.
Hey, not it.
Oof.
Oof.
Phew. Okay, with that roll, not that good.
Oh, but advantage.
Yeah, I
it's
know. I know.
Fucking hell.
They're in a
This is a
they're in a
moment of
state of panic against demons and assassins. So as you like flash out your badges, all of you, they take a moment and they look at it. They don't look like they're gonna murder you, and one of the captains pushes by, the one who ran past you earlier with the helmet, and he takes his helmet off, and he tells you, if you value your life, you'll get out of the city now, in common.
That's what we want to do.
He says, let's see here. He says, the quickest ways to the southeast. He says, we can let you past, but you can't come near the hold.
That's fine. I know Sid.
Agreed. Thank you.
Alright, and he gives like a signal, and they all pull back their spears, and for a moment let you pass. As you start running past, they have this perimeter of the whole hold set up. Yeah, where do you go?
Southeast.
Southeast.
Okay.
Aye, Bosners, son.
You go to the southeast, and yeah, and in the west, you at this point you do see Themberchaud, who's appears to have posted up outside of his cavern, and there's less fire breathing going on at this point than there was earlier. But you do see around you as you run to the eastern gates, it looks like there was firekeepers who tried to get away, and they got charred and burnt up on the ground. There's just corpses littering the entire city. It's just utter chaos. And do you run towards the gates?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're leaving.
Wait. So Bosna's son was somewhere in the south. Bosna, do you remember where?
It was south. I
Southwest.
think the mines are southwest. I think.
Okay.
I was pretty sure I wrote this down, but
Yeah, you were told by Erdy Blackskull access to the mines are in the southwest of the city.
Yeah, that's fine.
Can you quickly do your witchcraft and see if you can find your son within 1,000 feet?
Yeah,
what's our
I'll
time?
cast detect. Was it
Yeah, find person or something.
find person? Yeah, locate creature.
Yeah.
Come on, roll 20, do something.
Locate creature, concentration for an hour, 1,000 feet.
Do I get a ping?
You do not get a ping.
Okay.
Can we move slightly west?
He's far enough away just now. We need to go to the mines after we've... No, we should go to the mines now. Fuck it, let's go.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Why are we going to the king? The king's going to be bloody destroyed in a few minutes. That demon is going to wreck this place, and we need to get out.
Yeah, you just hear the screaming in the distance, the resonance and harmonics between the two baboons screaming at the top of their lungs. And
Okay, so let's run west and find your son.
Okay, you guys start running west. It is going to be towards Themberchaud.
We're stealthing?
No.
What's his name?
Themberchaud.
What's he doing?
Well,
doing?
as you look and see him standing, it looks like he's surveying the city. It looks like he's scanning around the city, and you can see that there's a bunch of Keepers of the Flame corpses everywhere. Looks like he's responsible for that, and he's just posted up outside of his cavern.
Just chilling?
For the
He's
moment,
just chilling.
yeah.
Okay. Right.
If we're going to go past a dragon, we shouldn't do it fast. We should do it nice and slow without any sudden movements.
Short egg.
Yeah.
Probably not grouped up.
Okay, I'll cast Pass Without a Trace when we're close.
Oh, that's useful. Thank you.
Alright, you cast Pass Without a Trace. All of a sudden, all of your bodies go a little less opaque, and you can all make stealth checks with +10 as you try and stealth past the dragon. Yeah.
Oh god, it's invisible.
And I'll be charitable and I'll give you like the widest berth you can give.
Oof,
Holy fuck! I got 15.
25.
Yeah, 25. Yeah.
Perception. Hold on, I need to see your.
Oh wait, I've got 25 too. Oh thank god.
I need to see dragon
I was like, oh no! I thought I rolled a 5.
That's 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5 got 15 on that roll. That's not
Yeah,
bad.
yeah. So
Video level die together.
blind sight. Cool. Pass. Okay. That's what's his passive perception? Shit.
-8, please.
Wait, where the fuck is his sheet? Oh my god, it's up here. Alright, got it. Whew, whew. A lot of stuff happening. Oh, yikes. So
We've got 25s, remember?
Let's see. Alright, that's 25. Yeah, his passive perception's insane.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Does it have true sight as well?
No.
Okay.
Okay, so
You don't know.
25 pass, 25 pass, 28 pass, 25 pass. Alright. I'll say Angros with disadvantage because you're holding Rumpadump.
I don't want to hold Rumpadump.
Stop shit, you're holding him. No.
What are you doing with him? Did you just leave him?
I don't care about that Rumpadump.
Put him in the bag of holding. Put him in the bag of holding.
No, I don't care about Rumpadump. I left Rumpadump for his own measures. I told him to leave the city.
Okay. You left Rumpadump to his own devices. Gladiola did not like that. I'm just kidding. But you...
Well, once we go in the south part.
Okay, you got to the south part and you dumped him. And now you're like, okay, we're gonna still pass a dragon, so stay here. And he's just like, oh, jeez. But you leave him, I guess. He slowly waddles behind you, but quickly you're off way faster. You lose sight of him as he's like waddling behind, running as fast as his little spirit legs will take him.
For fuck's sake. I feel bad for the little bugger. Can I pick him up?
Okay,
Yeah,
you
no.
go back and pick him up. And he's like, oh, thank you so much. You're
What's
my
that mean
favourite.
person doing to you? I run past Anglo and give a kick on the way past.
He says, oh. So Bosners with disadvantage, we'll say.
That was a disadvantage anyway.
Double disadvantage. 2 negatives make a positive.
So you guys managed to, as you're creeping around the alleyway, weirdly it's very quiet in this area considering what's going on, and you've seen that there's some civilians who've been caught in the crossfire with Themberchild's flame, as there's more and more concentration of like Keepers of the Flame corpses as you get closer to his lair, and you start darting from building to building, some of them crumbling, and you hear like the low growling coming from him, and you see he kind of you hear him moving, and he starts moving a bit northward, and you guys do all you can to skirt around the edges, and it appears you managed to get to the west side of him undetected, and like looking back at him, he appears to be fixated on what's going on in the north over the furrow, now that the Demogorgon is just freely rampaging through the city, and all these flying creatures, to which you see a couple flying creatures come towards him, and he just breathes fire in the air as you're going past, and burns these creatures to cinders, and they fall to the ground, giving it squawks.
I look at Nihal and I'm like, and I just like, gesture with my hands. I'm like,
No.
But you guys managed to skirt past them undetected, and begin making your way west. Alright, so your goal is to get to the southwest gate, and as you run down, you're seeing small groups of Durgar regular guards guarding the gate, and they've locked everything down, it seems, as you make it there. And they all hold arms up at you as you approach, and Nihal, you see there's some invisible ones. Not very many, not as many as you'd expect guarding the gates. It appears they're not sure what's really going on, but...
in the meantime, is Bosna feeling anything?
What?
once we get closer west.
Oh yeah, well,
Does
that's for her.
Bosner feel anything?
You still don't feel anything at the
Okay.
moment.
As the guards put their hands up, I take out the, what was it, medallion that the
Yeah,
enemy
the
gave us? Yeah, I flash at them and say, your king needs you. Go to the, what's it called?
Hold the Deep King.
The deep,
The hall.
yeah.
Go to the Hall of the Deep King. The city is under attack.
Uh,
Also, which way to the mines?
make a persuasion check.
With advantage.
The only reason you don't have disadvantage is because you have the insignia.
Sweet.
So I'll give you a regular roll.
Come on, 0. Oh!
Yeah, you see a couple of the guards, they look concerned. They're just regular guards, and once you've seen often who guard gates, they just have regular gear. And once you mention that, they call out to each other in Dwarvish, and one of them orders the rest of them to go and go to the hold, whilst the captain remains here, the captain of this gate. And he turns back to you and says, asks you, what do you want with the mines?
Show the layer.
I want to free someone from there, and I have a chitty. Trust me, if this demon destroys the rest of the city, it's not going to matter.
Okay. He looks at you for a moment, and you just hear like the thundering booms in the distance, the doof, doof, and then it stops, and then you just hear like the cries, and then like a crashing of buildings in the distance, and he just kind of shrugs and gives us "fuck it, who cares" expression, and turns to the last remaining member who isn't him on the gates, and orders him to bring it up. And he pulls a lever, and it slowly starts cranking upward mechanically. The gates, the portcullis, and he says, "Have fun."
Okay,
And he
thank you.
lets you go.
Which way to the
Where's
mines,
the mines?
exactly?
Yeah, he points you
What's the
down.
fastest way?
He
Just
says,
down the way,
he
yeah.
tells you that this specific gate leads to the mines.
Yeah, grand, let's go.
So
And the mines are out of the city, right?
Yeah.
do you ask him?
Okay. No, I'm asking the DM.
Alright. Yeah, you were told that. I don't know.
Yeah, they are.
So.
Okay.
Oh, fuck, you're exhausted, so your ability checks should have been with disadvantage.
Most of mine were. No, is it ability checks?
Is it?
Too
Most
late
of
now.
it was.
I thought it was ability checks and attack rolls or some shit.
Yeah, attack rolls definitely.
No, is it no saving throw?
Most of my stuff's been disadvantage anyway.
God damn. I'm just gonna put exhaust. Oh. I'm just gonna have it handy. I always forget with exhaustion. Disadvantage on ability checks, that's all.
Yeah, that's
So
okay.
remember that going forward, but it's not a big deal.
Good. Okay, no problem.
So you guys start running down hundreds of feet, and eventually, Bosner, you get a faint ping.
Ooh, ping. I'm very excited to. Ooh, I feel him. Let's go.
And
Okay.
as you begin running, you eventually get to the entrance of the mines, and you see standing there are some confused and on guard Duergar once more, who appear to be. They all have whips and to their belts, as well as like the usual sword and crossbows. They aim their crossbows at you. There's just a couple of them.
Show them the paper.
Yeah, I take the chitty out and say, "You're needed up top. Also, can you point me out to the mountain dwarf called Fireforge?"
One of them just says, "What the fuck's going on?"
City's under attack. You won't. There's no point in going up. You will not be able to help.
He says, "And what do you want with the mines?"
To free a slave. Read the paper.
And he says, "Come here, alone." And he like gestures you to come forward. As like the whole area, you feel tremors now beginning to shake this place. Like the whole Underdark's becoming unstable almost. And as you walk forward and some of the small rocks and dust begin falling from above, you hand him the bit of paper, he reads it, and he says, "Very well." And then he turns to the entrance of the mines, where you see these 3 lift contraptions. They look mechanical, and it looks like it's almost like a pulley system, like one lift, they're like sort of attached, linked to each other, and one goes down and the other comes up kind of in tandem, and with these levers by the sides. Not only that, he rolls up the paper, pushes it back in your chest, turns to a nearby bell and starts ringing it, and it starts ringing throughout all of the mines. And you see, after a couple moments pass, one of the lifts start to move upwards, and you see a couple of Duergar begin running off. And he says, "Be my guest," and he like lets you in.
Okay, I go in.
I whisper to Isha, like, we can't, like, obviously die.
We won't, brother. We free them all.
Yes! Like, I'm literally whispering this in, like, Isha's ear.
He just looked at me and I was like, yes. I know what you're thinking.
Yeah.
Are we all going down?
No, just you.
Right, let's go. I go.
You go. You start running down, and you get onto one of the dual elevators. You feel him, but you're literally on the edge of the detection.
1,000 feet isn't that far. I can run that.
Okay.
Jordan, are these Duergar focusing on Bosners?
These lifts are big, by the way.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh shit, well, I guess I'll go down with them as well then.
Alright, okay. I thought it was like a kind of controlled entrance thing, but...
Yeah.
Oh wait, can we all go down? I
Yeah,
thought it was
yeah,
just...
you could if you wanted to. These are like these are lifts that are made to bring ore in like carts and shit up to this quote-unquote surface. They're like big ass disabled elevators, basically.
Disabled elevator.
Okay.
Jordan, the word you're looking for is freight elevator.
Yeah, they're like that word.
Disabled.
So it's up to you guys. How many of you are going
Everybody
down?
goes with Bosner.
Alright. And you still have Rumpadump.
Yep, I have one up.
Okay, you're just doing the same, like holding them under your arm and you're running. So you guys all hop onto the elevator, click the lever, and it starts taking you down as the other one begins to rise up. And you see, as they pass you, it's another group of Duergar, maybe 3 or 4 on the other side. And as you land, you look around and you see on the other 2 elevators are waiting a couple more Duergar with like whips in hand, and there's low muttering as like the sound down here is muffled, but you feel like every 10 seconds or so the whole earth shakes and the dust and rocks are beginning to come loose. It looks like there's only one way to go. It's quite wide, and there's a couple of mine carts tracks going down the way, almost like a like one goes and one comes kind of deal. But obviously everything seems to have stopped. You don't see any signs of any other slaves or anything like that. You just see the few Duergar waiting to get up the lifts, and yeah, as you go down the passageway, I guess give me like basic. Who's in the front, who's in the middle, and who's in the back?
I'll stay behind Bosner.
Front.
I'm the middle.
I'm at the front, thank you.
Alright.
We're going with a three-man forward line, Jordan.
Okay, so it's Bosner, Isha, and Angrod at the
We are
front,
the spear.
Yeah.
and Epkiss in the back?
You're the tip of the sword.
I was going to say middle, it's like a hammer formation, 3-1-1.
Sure, that works.
What about me?
Well, do you want
But do you say in the back?
Is
Or,
it 3 and 2 or 3-1-1?
I guess 3-2, yeah.
Okay, 3-2 works. Yeah, so you guys are running, let's see here. Got a lot of shit open. Let's see. Delete that. Delete that. Okay, okay. Okay, 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 okay. Let's see. Alright. And rumping umps with you. Cool. Got it all set up. Alright. As you go down this one passageway, winding at points, but not too heavily, it leads to several caverns which you've seen ores being mined completely, and there's a couple moments where there's sort of rifts off to the sides. Looks natural, like there's these pockets of just darkness essentially, but you skirt past them, you keep going straight for hundreds of feet, and because of the way that it winds, this 1,000 feet is feeling a little bit more than you were bargaining for, but you're running at steady pace, not killing yourself unless you want to dash as fast as you can. But all the while, the whole earth is shaking familiarly. You've recently had a feeling like this. But as you start going by, you begin to go into another cavern where you see some dwarven and Darrow slaves. You see some of them are face down in the dirt, and some of them are just laid over, keeled over. They don't look like they're moving.
Okay.
And as you run past and you go towards the beacon where you feel your sun, eventually you come to one of the main caverns of operations. The walls littered with black steel ore, and you see a group of Darrow very exhaustedly darts by you, limping and stuff. Like a group, yeah. As you look around, you see about a dozen or so dwarven statured bodies, some of them laying on the ground, some of them looking battered and exhausted and leaning up against the walls, all with like manacles only allowing them to move enough to use a pickaxe, some of them wielding pickaxes, but all of them looking definitely worse for wear. And you see in the far end of the cavern, Bosner, where the feeling's coming from, leaning up against the wall, pickaxe in hand, head down, wearing manacles, the soot-covered face and body of not only that, but a body covered in lashes, your son.
What? No way. I freak out a little bit. And I go, what?
Nani?
Does Bosner tell us that that's his son?
You see like the blonde hair, the dark, dirty blonde hair of this, basically this dwarf, and he's sort of keeled over by a bunch of crates leaning up against him, and he looks fucked, and there's like a little pool of blood under him.
Is there any...
Like he was healing words.
Okay. Is there any slave drivers anywhere around?
Nope. Like you get a feeling all the Duergar made a run for it when they heard the bells.
I shout, Krev! And then run towards him. I run straight up to him. And I'm already casting Cure Wounds as I reach him.
Okay, you run up, yeah.
While he's doing that, I'm going to start...
Yeah, I drop Robert up. He's on the floor.
He's like, jeez! As he hits the ground.
He found his real son.
I'm going to cast that. Just first level.
I'm going to start
first level.
pick-locking the locks on some of the slaves' manacles.
Okay, sure. You go up to the nearest dwarf to you and start trying to pick his,
I'll
manacles.
help him.
Okay.
I guess I'll keep watch. I don't know.
With Isha's help, they're kind of spread around the edges, the outskirts, and one of them slowly like limping towards the way you guys came in, the sort of west part.
Can I ask someone on the way down? Roughly how many Duragard did I pass that weren't slaves?
Including the ones who came up on the lift.
Yeah, just all this. I was kind of keeping a rough
Okay,
estimate of how many slave drivers there were.
So
I think most of them had left, but
like 20 or so.
right, okay, that's fine.
But okay, so I'll say Buzzer cast Cure Wounds. So you
Yep.
heal 6.
10, I got +4.
Okay, so
It just doesn't come up for some reason.
yeah, he doesn't look great, so that helped. And as you like, and I'll say you guys make a Thieves' Tool check. You're working on it, but you don't seem to be getting anywhere at the moment. You said you want to do something, Nihal?
Yeah, can I use healing words on Nessa?
On who?
Level 1.
Okay, on the sun.
Yeah, plus another 3.
Alright, so you get 6. Alright, cool. Let me just check. Let's get his sheet up. Cool. Alright, yeah. So you start healing him up, and his wounds, you see, as you like check over his body, Bosner, real quick as you're doing this, it's like basic cloth around his body, and you see the amounts of lash marks. So there might as well be nothing he's wearing, just like the lashes through all the cloth, and you see from time some of the scars of his body's almost like 90% scarred, just because of the sheer amount of time he's been here, essentially. And yeah, you heal him up, and you see his head rises up, and he just says, "Dad," and then at that point, the place starts to become more violent with its tremors, and you hear a big rock come crashing down. And not only that, it makes a crunching noise as you look around, and you see it landed on maybe a corpse, but it may have been alive.
Oh, that's a shame.
Can I try to break his manacles with the Meso's Mighting?
Oh, you want to hit
Oh god.
his manacles? Okay,
Yeah.
you can try.
Yeah, I
Just
call
like
it the rest
break
of the
the,
party.
you can break the, go for the chain, I guess. If you go for the
Yeah.
actual, alright, go ahead.
Well, I just need him that he can run.
Basically, the way it's set up is his ankles and wrists are all tied to a central chain to restrict movement, but not so much that he can't mine with. So it's slightly
Okay, so
lax, but he can't
I'll
run
get
at
the
full.
chain.
Alright. As this place is beginning to shake violently, yeah, that hits. Roll damage. Yeah, you deal 3 damage, you clink against it, it doesn't break. Even the chain doesn't look too strong, just because it appears to be a bit rusted from blood, basically. And as you do that, you just hear the dink as you guys are working on this other dwarf's manacles, who you haven't checked if he's alive. You're not sure. His eyes are closed and he's like back leaning against the crates.
He's just tired.
I shout to Angrod, say, Angrod, over here first.
Yeah, we need help.
Cracks.
It's alright, lads, it's alright. Can you move? Can you run?
Cracks begin to break up in the ceiling, and it's getting pretty fucked up in here.
And you're on time, like, come on, let's go.
As it opens up, you hear like the distant echoing of screams and like almost bird-like squawks. And you hear like scraping of stone against claws, and also on the other side some buzzing noises coming from another crack. This incessant buzzing noise, and you see some shadowy movements sort of seeping out of the cracks too at this point.
I don't see this, I'm not paying attention at all.
The
I'm
rest
just
of you who are
keeping
paying
the lads.
attention,
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Isha, you and Angro specifically look up to your left, and you see seeping out the cracks in the ceiling apparate these familiar shadow demon creatures, and their eyes flash yellow as they look at you. And Ebkis, you look to your right, and you see coming from the cracks the squawking noise. You look up and you see two clawed hands come out of the darkness and pull forward, and not only that, a pitchfork comes lashing out, and two big wings of this like greyish black creature comes out and just squawks extremely loud.
The fourth one.
I'm gonna need all of you to roll.
Just before that,
Yep.
before I say it, just lad, keep your head down, stay behind me.
Aye, and he's just like dazed and confused. He's just like, Dad?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, da.
What? And he's just like, what? He looks very confused, not sure. But here you are.
Thanks, Bay.
Roll initiative, my dudes.
Shit, did we have disadvantage in this for being exhausted? Or
No, it's just ability checks, not
Right, okay.
initiative. I don't think initiative's an ability check.
Nah,
It's a
look
dex.
who- look who-
Dex
don't-
check, basically.
we don't really get fucking advantage or disadvantage anyway.
Oh,
that's
they
okay.
have
That's
it.
okay. Dem is. It's always had dem, I suppose.
And
Can I
also,
crit, please?
as you just see, you guys
Oh,
just feel yourself surrounded by fiendish demonic creatures as they begin to take over the city, and as the city begins to crumble. And you've rescued your son, but the challenge
close.
the challenge has just begun.
Oh Jesus, they got 23.
Tell you
Fuck's
what,
sake.
we'll go for a 5-minute break just now.
sake. Ah.
Before we get into
Okay.
a big fight.
That was fine. That was good.
Aye, good shout. Right back in 5.
Alright.
Wait, Bosners sound look more manly than Bosner.
That's because he's younger and stronger and just well, you know.
Well, he doesn't look very strong right now. He looks pretty
Yeah, not right now,
malnourished.
but it will be.
He's-
You will be.
let's see here. I actually have something special for this. Ish. Not super special, but you know.
Ah.
I'll be back in a sec.
Cool. Oof, I'll get that lined up back in a sec.
Same. Oof.
I am back. I'm ready to die.
Hello back.
What's up, guys? Demons here.
Jordan, you should just give me
New
2
phone,
reds.
who dis?
I would have killed someone.
You should have what?
I would have killed someone if you just gave me 2 reds.
I mean, dude, it wasn't up to me. It was up to the
Either
dice.
Apkiss or Agrod.
Yeah, I thought you guys
Mate,
were gonna.
Honestly,
This has
in
happened
a square
before.
fight, you would have killed both of them.
Pretty much.
No, but they have CC with their magic, probably. Wait,
Mhm.
maybe not. And Agrod doesn't have much CC. I don't think he has like.
Apkiss
Anger's
tried to
got
CC
fucking
me.
nothing, to be quite honest.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a new spell. I can
Nihal,
bring
Nihal and Bosner have all
dead
the
people
CC.
back. I can bring dead
Yeah.
people.
So can I, but it's never really been useful yet.
It costs a lot as well.
Well, was it 300 gold for Revivify? 300 gold of diamonds, which I think I have.
We might find out this episode on The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Previously on it. Oh wait, doesn't that start like next week or some shit?
Oh, who cares? It's shit.
Yeah,
It's been shit for years.
It's pretty shit, but I watch it with like
No,
necessity.
it's not the same spell.
What is not Revivify?
No,
What
there's
is
another one. Reincarnate.
Oh yeah,
I
I've got
make
that as
a
well.
new,
I
I
don't have
make
it
a new
prepared.
grown body,
Yeah.
but the race is going to be chosen at random with the 1-100.
Oh yeah.
So
Might as well.
Wait, what happens?
You can
I'll show you.
Revivify. I know the spell, but
not Revivify, no.
no. Oh, reincarnate. Oh, yeah, you can reincarnate them as something else. yeah, I've seen the spell. It's pretty hilarious. I think it's.
Oh no.
I feel like it could end up being anti-fun though, because what if you get a race that you really don't want to play or something?
Nah, it makes it more interesting.
I mean,
Yeah, but
for me, it makes it more interesting because I think it's interesting. But I think some people might get bummed out if they have to play like a Dragonborn and they don't want it or something.
Well, then try to die. Suicide.
Because then Dragonborns don't have night vision, and you guys have to adjust to that.
Because
Yeah,
you remember everything from your old life.
Mhm.
So if you don't want to be another race, you just kill yourself.
Okay, it costs you 1,000 gold every time you do this, by the way.
Well, I
Yeah,
have a thousand
we don't
gold
plan
now.
on doing it.
According to Nihal, we can do that.
Potentially, yeah.
So we'll live by that rule.
Yeah.
Shalom.
Damn.
Hey Ethan, if you don't like your race, just kill yourself, okay?
Does that
Are
like
you
real life
happy with
too?
your choices?
Yeah.
Or if you just want to walk up to her and be like, hey, take a lump of biscuit, I'm going to jump off this cliff. Eat my gold.
Damn.
Are we
Okay.
okay though?
Yeah, I think
Think
so.
so.
Are you guys all set?
Well,
Wait, let me bend over.
Let me help this poor little, possibly dead person.
I'm pretty sure Angrod and Apkiss are like half HP.
Alright.
I am.
More or less.
shit.
Pretty much.
Alright.
Thanks, buddy.
I have
Oh,
thanks to
oh,
you.
Fred, but what you saying?
It's the Doom soundtrack.
Yes!
So immediately, as you guys come in, you notice all these fiendish creatures coming in through the cracks. They make their way forward to attack. Let's see. So these guys are incorporeal movement, so they can go through you. So this guy's gonna go through Angrod, and this guy's gonna go through Isha and try and get you from behind with their attacks. So D10. Angrod takes 3
What kind of damage is that?
force,
That's fine.
and you take Isha 5 points. As they come through, they just like push through your body, and it feels gross. This one runs up to floats up to Bosner. This one can't get into range really. Oh, this one can actually. It just pushes through the boxes and you see coming out of the box to swipe at you. As two of them claw attack you. Bosner, 20.
Yep.
It's 8 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
And the claw attacks on Angrod and Isha. So we'll say Angrod, Isha. Angrod, it misses you. Isha, does 13 hit?
Nope.
Alright. Oh, I need to put Rumpadump in.
He's there. He's right there, in the middle of the action.
I know,
Yeah,
no, I
nice.
need to put him in the initiative is what I meant.
Oh.
I feel when a fucking mushroom is faster than you.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was more
a
prepared
child
for
as
danger.
well, he's a child. So that
Why did we bring him? You sad people.
incorporeal movement. Okay, this one's going to attempt to. The one next to you, Bozzer, to your right, slips back into the boxes and is attempting to hide.
Alright.
But it needs to roll a thingy. Alright, cool. So keep that in mind. Isha, you're up.
I'm presuming that's the one that attacked me.
Mhm.
Damn.
They're just tag teaming you guys, and you guys came from the where the tracks were. That's like the main tracks leading to the exit.
What, to the east?
The west.
Oh.
The east goes deeper in.
Ah, okay, no. I'll... Who's he?
That's it, the pitchfork thing. That's the forked one.
That looks like a
forked
swan.
One. You've not seen this before, Isha. So I don't think any of you have seen this. Any of your characters, your
Don't think so,
players
no.
have seen this before.
I did.
Very
is it?
early on in the campaign, before even Isaac was in, this thing made
Oh.
an appearance, and
The good
Glabago
days.
destroyed it.
Oh, the rock
Oh.
thing.
Yeah, very first
Can't
episode
actually
of the
call them
campaign,
rock.
actually.
I can't see it.
So,
That one.
yeah, you can't. You won't be able to see.
Oh no, I
it
can
'cause-
just see the outline. Okay, fair enough.
All right, Isha, what do you
I'm
gotta do?
stabbing that guy.
Stab him. Go for it. So you have your sword and shield out.
Yep.
16
I've had.
hits.
Whoa.
17 points of damage. Let's have resistances. What kind of damage was that?
Magic.
What kind? Piercing and
Piercing and psychic.
psychic.
Yep,
Psychic,
I believe
psychic,
so.
Psychic.
It's called
Alright.
the Mind Rapier.
Yeah. Alright, cool. Yeah, you stab into it and it appears to recoil and give out this ghostly scream.
Well, round 2.
Nice.
Hits, yep. 6.
Oh,
Alright,
wow.
So 13. Yep. You stab it again, and once again it goes through. It gets purchased almost like it's physical because of your magical weapon.
Actually, no. Yeah, that's me.
All right. It's the bird boy's turn.
Oh no.
He runs up. He flies downwards because he's in the ceiling. Flies down. Actually,
Oh yeah.
he flies.
The tree.
Oh, this thing.
Each creature. So the rock actually comes flying down here in the middle of you all and gives out a deafening screech. Everyone within 20 feet, which is everyone but Ebkis and Bosners.
No, I'm right next to it though.
I mean, Isha,
I'm-
you guys, you dark people look the same.
Wow.
Wow.
Con save, you said.
It's a con save, yeah.
Oh.
Okay, pass. Ebkis
Fail.
fails.
Right,
As
I'm not having that.
this thing just scanning the whole area, screeching as loud as it can. Ebkis, your eardrums right next to it almost explode.
I'm
And
gonna just hit it with the Dark One's Unlock.
sorry, sister, we could call your patron to alter fate in your favor when you make an ability check or saving throw. Okay.
So,
Roll a 1. Roll a 1. Roll a 1.
Go ahead, D10.
You've got to roll
That's
a
pretty
10,
cool.
man. Oh,
12.
7. So it's a 14,
12,
13,
nah.
12. What's the DC? Yeah, it's not enough still.
Damn.
DC's 14. So
That was worth a try.
screeches out. All of you managed to brace yourselves, but Ipkiss, you're stunned for a round.
I mean, it makes sense. I'm the closest to it.
Yeah. You
Yeah, let's see
you
that.
call out to your patron in your mind, and you feel like the power inspire you, but it's not enough. So I'll give you the clock, which is like stunned for a round, I guess.
In my mind, I'm just like, you fucking piece of shit, patron.
Does this shit get to do
Oh.
anything else? This is... Fuck, I thought I knew what CR it was. I guess I didn't. Boop, boop, boop. I was one off. Alright. No, that's all it gets to do just now. Cool. So yeah, it screeches out. You're stunned. Nihal, your turn.
Flaming sphere.
And then you
Above.
see, as a reaction, Rumpadum just gives off a bunch of spores and screams out like,
Ah!
"Ah!" Oh wait, he's probably stunned.
Is he deaf?
Let's see, is he deaf? Oh, he's mega deaf. He rolled a 2.
That's fine.
And I want the flaming sphere in between them two. Well, I'll cast it just behind them and then move it between them with my bonus action.
I don't think you can move it between them because there isn't a box there.
I can move it on top of people.
Yeah.
You've
Just,
got unoccupied
I can-
space.
I can summon it in an occupied space and then move it on top of people to make damage.
yeah, you can like push it into people, but then I think
No.
it reoccupies its own space again.
If
A
you ram
5
the
foot-
sphere into a creature, that creature must make a saving throw against the sphere's damage,
Yeah.
and the sphere stops moving this turn.
Okay, 5 foot damage spear. So where do you cast the sphere? Unoccupied space.
Behind them,
Okay, so here.
like here.
Alright, cast it there. So we'll just do this.
And then I wanted to move it here.
Summoning shit, man.
Because it doesn't say that I need to hit only one creature.
What's that?
That's a ball of fire. With rage, any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of the sphere must make. Okay, but you can use a bonus action to move it up to 30 feet. If you ram into a creature, must make a saving throw. Yeah, you can ram it into one of the creatures. You won't be able to do both.
So can I not put it in between them
No.
so they
Nah.
both get damage because they're so close to each other?
Nah, but if you leave it there where it is and they stay there on their turn, then it'll do damage to them.
No,
'Cause
I
it's-
want to move it on top of one of them and let's see
Yeah, you can move it on top of one.
this one.
Alright. You move your flaming sphere here. Roll your damage, and he gets to make a
Which
save.
is
Dex save.
2d6.
Sure. Dex save for half damage. Actually, you know what we'll do? We'll make it a torch.
Torch, yeah. Because it gives 20 foot bright light and 20 foot. Aye.
6 damage, and he gets to make a dex save, which he rolls a 14.
15.
Alright, so he takes 6
I
points.
see.
Minus 6. Anything else?
No, I guess that ends my turn.
Angrod, you're up.
I use my bonus action to light Dominator,
Yep.
and then I'm going to use my new spell. I want to cast Blink.
always handy.
Oh. The Boromir spell.
The Boromir spell. I learn.
Yeah. So you cast
yeah.
that as an action. Anything
Yeah.
else?
No, God. I'm actually just going to like pivot in between them, like,
Okay. Yep.
and then I'll end my turn.
So roll
So
your
after-
d20, yep.
Right. Do you not get. Oh, yeah. That's fair enough.
Yeah, you stay in place. As this grey aura covers your whole body and it's almost shifting, you concentrate and it doesn't take hold
Not
this
bad.
turn.
Gotta get the bad ones out the way first, that's all.
Bosner, you're up.
Sure.
Nate O'Hare.
That's my lane.
Old favourite. I'm going to cast it at.
As you see your son's face go wide as this thing just comes out of the box and just slashes at you. Actually, in order to see it, make a perception check.
Okay. Disadvantage or?
I'll say not disadvantage, but only because there's a torch next to you.
Right.
Yeah, he's too far into the crates for you to attack.
Best thing is, I don't really need to see it.
Okay.
Just attack something. Right, so... But I've not used this spell in a while, so this only attacks the creatures on the start of their turn. If they start within this... hang on a minute.
Is that Spirit Guardian?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's the start of their turn, right? If they start
Yeah.
their turn in it, or if they end their turn in it, or some shit. No. We always get this wrong.
Okay.
So, I'll never remember it.
How do you bloody throw things into the chat?
There's like a little speech bubble.
Yeah.
No, there isn't.
If you edit it, like you're gonna change its stats a bit.
Yeah, it has the description.
Or you can just copy paste. Or I could just look it up.
That'd probably be easier, because I'll never be able to do this with spells, I don't know why.
Spirit.
Everything else has a fucking speech bubble next to it except all the spells.
Spirit Guardians. You call forth spirits, they flit around you for 15 feet. When you cast a spell, you designate a number of creatures you can see to be unaffected. An affected creature's speed is halved, and they must, when the creature enters the area for the first time, on a turn or starts its turn there, it must make a wisdom save, yeah, or take the damage.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, just roll the 3d8 damage now.
Well, it's there, so it's 4d8 if cast at 4th level.
Sure.
And it's 22.
22, okay.
So I think we'll re-roll that every, start every round.
Yeah, the start of your turn, reroll.
Right, sure. That's fine.
Yeah. Makes things easier and smoother. Is that you?
Yep.
Alright, just keep that number in mind. What's it, 22?
Yep.
Yeah, Rumpadum's stunned and he's just standing there like, oh jeez! And he doesn't get his turn, but he's no longer stunned. Epkiss, you too. You don't
Same.
get a turn. Feels bad, man.
My eardrums.
And then from the back, from where you came, you heard the buzzing noise get louder.
Ursula's here.
As something comes flying from behind. Who does it go for here? I'm gonna roll.
Where's it coming from?
Rumpadub, save us!
Oh, one of them.
It goes this way. And it
Suck me, daddy.
pulls back and with its proboscis pierces you, maybe. Let's see. 23.
Fucking- Oh, God.
I guess.
Okay, you take 15 piercing and 25 necrotic,
Holy shit.
and your maximum hit points go down by 25.
What the fuck?
Wait, hang on the nose. How much necrotic?
25.
45.
Okay, right, sorry.
He's got hit for 40 damage.
Ouch.
So he just reels back and sticks his proboscis into your shoulder and starts sucking the life out of you, and you feel yourself get weaker.
I want you to fuck me, Jerry.
Damn.
Just smell like you love me.
Let's see. To which any demons are immune. Any other creature that starts their turn. Okay, cool. Keep that in mind.
So,
Shadow
is it
Demons.
drinking his blood?
Yeah.
Right. Just information for the supported.
Yeah. As it's
What do you
drinking his
call a
blood,
cutoff?
Just, I don't know, just curious.
so this demon goes inside you, Angrod, and pops out here. This one goes inside and then gets you from the back. And you take
Again, Dementored.
basically 2d10. Ooh, 16 points of force damage. These guys need to make dex saves against you, or wisdom saves against spirit guardians.
Wisdom.
Okay,
What about the big dude?
so
Yeah, he's in it.
And the rock?
so sense. He is in it, technically. So, hold on for a sec. These guys... Yeah, they don't get that. So... Is that wisdom you said? Oops.
Yep.
Alright, the 2 shadow demons. So that's a fail and a fail, so they take the full 22. As your little grey pixies start flying around.
Does the radiant damage seem to affect them any more than I'd expect?
Good question. Let's see.
Think so.
Yeah.
Oh, that's some Pokemon game.
It seems to burn away their form more than you'd imagine. They look very hurt from that.
Sweet.
Damn, that's insane actually. Whew, they don't look good.
Like...
And as the fire, oh, it's if they end their turn next to the fire, so that doesn't take effect. So this one, pissed off, is going to move here, move for Nihal. This one's going to move for you and Nihal.
Oh.
Oh, come on.
Yep. And...
But it's not fair. My flaming sphere could only through one of them.
Yeah, it's not great. So GR, D10... So Bosner, you take 4 points of force damage.
Okay.
And... Nihal takes 8. Alright, we get onto the claws. Angrod, you... Does 16 hit?
It does, but Jordan, I'm going to finally get to use something.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to use, what's it called, Defensive Duelist to add my proficiency.
Oh shit, I never had this up. Defensive Duelist. Okay, what's this?
When I'm holding a finesse weapon, I can add my proficiency
Alright.
to my AC.
Is it for a round or an attack? One attack?
Sorry, for an attack, yeah.
Okay, so...
So I've got 18.
Alright, so because of that, you parry the first guy instead of him hitting you. And the second one does hit you, however, with his claws, dealing 13 points of damage. Psychic.
Uncanny dodge!
Alright, 6 points of psychic damage. The other two attack Nihal. 17 and 13 to hit.
13 dozen, 17, yes.
You take 7 points of psychic damage. And that's gonna be it for them. Isha, your turn. As this proboscis is buried into your chest, you push it away just for time for your turn. What do you do?
Heal, bro, heal.
Oh, Isha. Now that I remembered, you also... Where's the thing? Drone. You have to make a con save. And also Angrod.
Oh.
And whoever's within 30 feet of this thing. Oh, all of you. All of you make con saves.
Oh, is it the fucking sound shit?
Ah, come on.
The yodeling.
That's not good.
That's not good. That's not good enough. Oh, please, don't fail me now.
Oh god, that's bad.
Oh, the crap.
Wait, I need to do it for your boy over here as well.
He's no my boy.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck, it's a disaster.
It's a shit show.
Oh my god. Rumpadump,
He's dead.
firstly, falls unconscious. Anyone who rolled under... Where is it? Shit, where to put it? It's in the chat. If you rolled under 12, so 11 and below, you're unconscious.
Ooh.
Oh
What?
boy.
No way.
But the rest of you are not unconscious. So you're unconscious. Bosner's unconscious.
Yep.
Yikes. That's it. However,
That goes by. Awesome spell.
the rest
That's
of
gone
you,
back.
the rest of you, steady yourselves and feel immune to its effects for now. Well, I mean, immune to it for good.
What was that?
For good.
Well, and for this encounter, essentially.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
So Isha, now it's your turn. As the droning gets loud, and you're just like, oh fuck, and you steady yourself. You see a couple of your allies drop to the ground.
Can
What are you swearing
Okay.
at?
can I switch to my bow with my free action?
It'll cost you a bonus because you're putting away your shield and your sword.
I don't know if it's worth.
So you can free action away your shield and bonus action away your sword for your bow.
And drinking a potion would be a bonus as well.
Yep.
Okay.
Wait, is Rumperdump immune to this shit?
Does he have
not.
earphones?
Let's say yes.
He's not.
Okay.
He's not very useful in a fight anyway. He's a
It's not
little
useful
neutral.
anywhere.
Ah, yes, he is. He's a meat shield.
He's not doing very well at it.
He's a vegetarian,
So
alright?
Isha, what are you doing?
Gonna go all out.
Action surge. Okay.
I'm sorry, Master. Just this once.
One additional action on top of your regular action, and
So that's
a possible bonus action. Okay.
What does it mean by possible? Does that mean he gets an extra
Yeah, what
bonus
the fuck
action?
does that mean?
no.
you can still get your bonus action.
So
Oh,
you have an action and a bonus action, and you get one additional action because that's
Yeah.
what you have.
Right, okay.
Okay.
Confusion
So,
solved.
Go ahead. What do you do, bruh? You go Super
I'm
Saiyan.
I'm going Super Saiyan with my bow and
Yeah.
arrow,
Alright. So use your bonus action to switch out for your bow.
and we are 4 times. Well, 1 time for now. Let's see. As a disadvantage because I'm close. Or is he flying?
Yeah. Disadvantage if you're shooting melee. You would have known that, so if you want to take back your swap, I'll let you.
No, I just hope he has a low AC.
Okay.
Yeah.
That hits.
Not that it fucking matters.
I mean, it doesn't look armored, and they're quite big, but they're quite nimble with their wings.
Okay.
Yep, 11 points of piercing, and is it magical?
It is magical.
Okay,
What do you
11
mean?
points.
And I'll apply.
Okay. Super Saiyan.
The sneeze.
Sorry.
Oh,
Banished
banished,
bitch
yeah.
until the end of its next turn. So it's basically like a stun. So charisma save. I don't think they're very charismatic.
Please don't be. Please don't be. Please don't be.
Nat 20.
Oh.
He has a 0 bonus to his charisma. But he got
Mate,
nat
try
20.
not to sound so excited about that kind of shit.
I mean, I couldn't believe it.
Ah!
I mean, nat 20. I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah, you've rolled that 20 before and not been that excited.
I'm sorry, dude. I rolled a nat 20.
It's fine, it's okay.
Is that you? Oh no,
Ah.
you still have your other attacks.
I have 3 attacks. I
Yep.
just. I mean, I could kill him, but I need to roll good.
Do it.
Fuck it.
You've got the Doom music on, dude. It's on your side.
It's not. Maybe. 21.
Mars is invading. It's time to murder. That hits.
So you get 4 of them, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he gets 4
Attack
attacks.
twice.
Yep, you quickly in succession.
Well with these rolls.
That hits.
Fucking eat it, bitch.
That does damage. Yep.
One more.
Last one.
Yep.
Please.
Nice.
Okay, I thought that was 2. I thought it was 2.
Nice.
22. Yeah, so
60.
rapidly you just bring it 4 hours. Pum, 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 pum. You catch it in the eye, in the chest, in the leg, and it looks rough. He's like, its wings just flutter, stunned almost by the sheer amount of damage you just dealt with a flurry of arrows.
That
But
was
still standing.
That was a
Spit on
grand
him.
total of
Wait, let me
74
check.
fucking damage there, by the way.
Yeah,
I
he's
was
still
impressed.
up. He's still up.
I need to check something real quick. If I can only use 1 arrow per turn.
It's reeling.
The arcane shot. There we go.
Are you applying another arcane
What?
shot?
I'm checking if I could. doesn't say.
Chuck it in the chat. Have a look.
I don't have it
What are you
as
looking
a
for?
text. If I could use arcane shot more than once in a turn. It just says whenever you hit with an arrow.
I don't think you can. I think I vaguely remember seeing that in Unearthed Arcana. Oh, that's not it. Fuck. I don't have. Oh wait, do I have it handy? Is that
Oh
it?
wait. When you gain this once per turn.
Yeah. It's like sneak attack. You can't do it more than once a turn.
That's me.
Alright. Rocky boy. He's gonna pitchfork Epkiss.
Oh boy.
Oh
Say
wait.
it cool.
Let's see. What does he get to do here?
That's a cowardly move.
One with its beak and one with its talons. Okay.
Oh, what? No way.
So even with advantage, cause oh wait, do unconscious auto hit or is it advantage?
No, it's advantage alt crit.
Yeah, that's it. So miraculously, it misses with its beak as your AC higher than 13.
Yes.
Yeah, it
Thank
misses.
fuck you're
It comes
dead
down with
otherwise.
its beak and slams into the ground as you like flop to the ground. It misses you on the way down, and then it comes at you with its talons. My macro's fucked, so I need to do it manually. Talons with advantage. 15?
Barely.
Alright,
Ah.
so it's a 2d10, so I need to roll another 2d10. So you take 25 points of slashing damage as it
Just wait till
slashes
we
your
wake up,
unconscious body. But you
That's-
don't have death saves, you're just unconscious, you're not dying.
Right. Right.
Alright.
He's not dying currently, he's not bleeding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it just screeches out. It's just like,
Does the screech wake me up?
nope. Nihal, your turn.
Yeehaw.
Can't wake up.
Wake me the fuck
Bonus
up.
action.
Wake me the fuck up.
Action, I summon Healing Spirit, level 3.
Oh shit, what's this?
Next to me.
It's a cleric.
Sweet.
You cast a spirit in a space you can see. A new creature moves into the space for the first time or starts its turn there and causes the spirit to roll. Alright,
She's
so
gonna drop sphere then.
so you cast it on
Yeah.
top of Bosner's body. Is that what you said?
No, on top of. Yeah, on top of Bosna.
Alright.
And then I'll move it on top of me.
Wait, you can
Get
move it?
to 6. Yeah.
Until when your creature sees or moves into the spirit space for the first time.
Oh, as a bonus action, so just
No,
use
you
my
have
action to.
Okay.
you have to start your turn on it.
Yeah.
You should just fucking heal and word me or heal and touch me. Much easier.
Okay, then I'll move it. Well, I'll summon it on top of Ekis.
Okay.
And I'll use Healing Word level 1. Bosna.
Yeah, that's fine. As long as I wake up, it should be okay.
Plus another 3.
Yay.
Wow.
Alright, let me just check to see if you wake up.
And then if it does wake up, I'll say, heal me.
Uh huh.
Wake me up inside.
Yeah. Bowser doesn't wake up.
What? Oh fuck.
Fuck.
We're all dead.
I'll say make a intelligence check.
Who?
Nihal.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, actually.
Yeah, 20. It's cool.
Okay, I need to check something. Oh, alright, so Ebkis.
Hello.
This might change what you do, Nihal, so I'll let you retcon your thing.
Okay.
As you get clawed, you wake up with the pain. And you're like,
God bless.
Alright then. Yeah, I'll change it. I'll summon it on top of me.
okay. Oops, that's not. Right.
Your flaming spear disappears.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So you summon this shit on top of you. The spear's gone. And what else do you do?
Instead of using healing word,
Mm-hmm.
I want
Just
use
kick me. Just fucking-
produce flame and shove it inside the mouth of the demon that is in front of me.
Okay. So 13 just hits.
Yes.
Oh wait, produce flame says self. Do you? Oh,
Yeah,
it's
but
making
it's
a melee
also-
attack. I see.
Yeah.
6 points of flame damage. Sure. So let's see. So many.
Shit.
All right. As you punch it, the fire damage seems to go through it a bit. Doesn't appear to do full damage. Anything else? And it kind of gives a
Nope.
deathly cackle. At this point, I need all of you to make dex saving throws.
Why are
I
you
will
making it
fail.
look like I'm the source of this department? God damn. Oh god.
Oh.
Oh, I closed my shit. Hang on.
We
Oh,
already
no.
did die.
I'm good.
If you rolled under a 12, Rumpadum's unconscious, so...
Oh, you auto fail, I think. I'm pretty sure you auto fail under if you're unconscious.
Yep, you do.
Feels bad, man.
Basically, small rocks begin to come loose from the ceiling above. Angrod and Nihal, you take 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
Oh
that's
my
okay.
god, why
Rocks
would you do
begin to hit you. Angrod, your turn.
What did I take?
Oh, did you fail? Everyone takes 1 if you failed.
Okay, just 1. That's fine.
I died.
Did I wake up?
Actually, yeah, you do.
Woo! Thank fuck.
Woo, you're awake.
Right, cool.
Prone on
Well,
the
what-
ground.
Yeah,
What
that's
did
fine.
what did you hit, Isha? Did you hit the mole man thing?
Well, yeah, he's sucking me off.
Actually,
Alright. Let me just check something.
It's pretty big. You can't miss it.
It's pretty big, but how smart is it? That is the question.
Please don't try and dominate it.
I'm going to use Phantasmal Force on it,
That
Jordan.
works too.
Phantasm
I knew that was
Force.
coming.
What's the check? Wisdom save.
Uh,
Intelligence.
I am 15 spell save.
15. It saves.
Oh,
Rolls a 18.
Thanks.
I tried.
So as you like conjure up and try and glaze this purple glow over its eyes, it shakes its head and gets ready to reel back and hit Isha with another proboscis
No.
in retaliation.
Okay.
Uh,
Is that you?
no, I'm just checking. I'm going to disengage from the one next to me.
Okay, you disengage. Bonus action. Oh yeah,
And
Rumpadum
then-
wakes up.
And then I'm going to use. I'm just going to end my turn, so I'll roll my d20.
Yep, go ahead. 11 or higher, you blink out of existence. There you go. Put you on the GM layer.
Wait, that's not good.
You blink, and you shouldn't be able to see the map, right?
Yeah, I don't see that.
Good shit.
It's kind of scary.
Bosner, you're prone on the ground.
I stand up
Yep,
and.
half your movement.
Do cleric thing.
So you have 10 feet of movement left.
1, 2. I go there.
Okay.
And I want to make sure to use the right spell because I've got 2 that are fairly similar. And
Right.
one of them's. I'm just reading it. Hang on a minute.
Yeah, no worries.
Must be destructive wave because it can't be that one. Yeah, destructive wave. That's what it is.
Alright.
Here we go. Boom.
Strict
Con
crit.
save DC 16 for everything I don't like.
Alright.
Thank
Within
God I
30
blinked for
feet
this.
of you,
No, it doesn't hit any friendlies.
Carl.
I was making a joke.
It's 30 foot. Yeah.
Alright. The chasm demon, and then we'll do the shadow demons from left to right. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll do the rock. What's the save column?
Con save DC 16.
Okay. Chasm say. Alright, so what's the damage?
Yeah, doing that right now. So that one is what's that? Thunder damage, and this one is radiant. Ah, 2 18s.
18s, so
Half
30,
that on a success.
36. Okay, so the chasm saves. What's the DC again?
16.
Alright, so the chasm saves, so he takes 18. With the ground shaking and the radiant energy blasting out, it pushes the chasm demon, slams him against the rocks in the back, and he falls limp. Then Shadow Demon, he fails, so he takes 32. He fails.
30 what?
36, sorry.
Yeah.
He fails. That one saves. The rock fails.
Anything that fails is prone.
But that's radiant damage, so it's doubled on these Shadow Demons, so they get fucking obliterated
Woo.
into dust, apart from that one, and he dies, even if he saves. And this one takes, so that's another 18, so what's that, 50, 54? Alright,
Yeah,
this one's
that's
still
correct.
standing. This one's still standing, but the rest have died. The rock takes the full 32. Does he have resistance?
36. Starts going down. You're going down lower and lower.
So he takes the full 36. So yeah, he's still standing, but he gets blasted by it and turns. His head cranes around as he squawks at you, and looks like he's getting ready to rake Hipkiss with another claw. Is that you?
Healing words. Ebkiss level 2.
All right. You speak the words of healing at him.
Hey, thanks, buddy.
That's you get a +4 to that as well. So that's
9.
9
Hey,
points.
30 HP. Feels good.
Yeah, I'll probably survive for another round.
Rumpadump. Oh my god. What a god.
They just crit.
He's in a panic. He crits. But the first damage was 0. With a
Is it
crit,
2
it's 1.
Oh, okay.
He rolls a 1d4. Wait, it's 1d4 plus. It should be minus.
No, the lowest you can do is
Minus
1
1.
damage.
Yeah, 1d4. Yeah, so he does 2 damage to the rock.
Yeah.
Wait, actually, maybe 1.
Gone your cell, wee lad.
Yeah, he deals 1. He gets up, kicks the rock in a panic, almost accidentally, and oh, can't move anywhere. Is scared. He's just stuck there. He's just like,
Yeah,
oh, jeez. Ebkiss, you're up, prone on the ground.
Oh, is
Alright,
Ebkiss?
so I'm
Oh, sorry, Ebkiss was unconscious, yeah.
So I'm going to stand up and
Yep.
just fucking fan the hammer on the sky with 3 fucking Eldritch Blasts.
Right.
Disadvantage, mind.
Pew, pew, pew. Yep.
Oh yeah.
It's a melee.
Numero uno.
Oh.
So that's missed.
Right.
2. Fuck's sake.
Oh no. Rumpadum no.
Yeah. The first one, yeah, miss. Hits.
That's better.
Alright. I'm pushing back as well.
17 force.
Holy shit, 17.
Cool.
Wait a
Yeah.
minute.
Wait, hang on. That's
You
not
rolled
right.
3d10. You done 7 damage, mate.
Yeah, 7. I don't know why, I just clicked the fucking... Wait, it normally does it. That's weird.
Yeah, it's automatically.
Yeah, that auto did it. Alright, never mind. So I'll just roll it manually from now on. Does 7 damage. And back 10 feet.
Alright. No worries. And back 10 feet.
Yes.
Ooh. Just push it back.
Get in the minecart, you wee dick.
Yeah, it slams up against it. Is that you?
I guess so. I was kind of stumble over here.
Okay. As you run past, the Shadow Demon gets an attack of opportunity.
No, that's what he does, bastard.
Misses though. And then it's his turn. He's going to walk through you and give you the claw.
He's like, get back here.
Get over here. Well, you get 1 point of force damage dealt to you, and 16 to hit.
Yeah.
12 points of psychic damage as it claws you.
I'm gonna cast Hellish Rebuke as an attack opportunity, or reaction, I mean.
Yeah, do it.
At 5th level.
Mhm.
Bonk.
Yikes.
nice one.
Fire
Get the
That's
fuck
fucking good.
off me.
That's half damage though, for
For a save, yeah.
Yep, fire damage.
How
So,
much psychic damage was it, by the way?
he dealt 12 points to you.
Fine.
Even though that's 34 halved, it's still enough to blow him up. Dissipates into a shadow. With that reaction. Isha's turn.
Oh boy. Everything is dying. Except for the one thing that needs to die.
Oh, also, something I'm not keeping track of. Since
Oh wait.
I
Yep.
reached
Sorry.
its hit point to 0, so I get Dark One's Blessing.
Starting first level when you just also creature 0 points, you gain temporary hit points to your charisma modifier plus your world level. Yeah, that's cool.
Damn,
Nice.
girl.
So you get
So-
temp hit points. There's a special box for that under your
Ah,
main hit
that's
points. Don't know if you see it.
Wait, so you could become a tank?
A tank.
If I keep killing people, yeah,
13
essentially.
misses.
Is there any other creatures here?
Charisma modifier
Not
plus
that you
world
can
level.
see just now, but the
There's this
whole
one.
area starts to shake.
Oh no. Oh no, please.
boom.
That hits.
22 damage.
22. Very cool. Anything else?
I'll use second wind
Good
as a
idea.
bonus.
Uh-huh.
What's that roll? Was it 2d8 or 1d8?
Heal.
Heal.
1d10. That's not bad.
12. Is that
Yeah,
you?
plus 10 in it.
It's 1d10 plus
Yeah,
fighter level.
Ah, that's pretty good.
I'm in druid level.
Is it 11 now, or are you still 10?
I'm still 10.
30%.
Okay.
Okay, so... I'm rolling a D100, lads.
Oh,
God.
shit. Can you show us it?
Woo! So...
Or just tell us.
The rock demon... Oh yeah, I could have shown it. I mean, just
That's fine.
look at the Twitch, I guess. You'll see what I'm doing. You can mega cheat if you just watch the Twitch channel. But yeah, you see the rock demon. What's the 60 feet? Okay, so you see it slams its two talons into the ground, and then these light blue cracks begin making its way towards Isha and Ebkis. And as you look over your shoulder behind you, you see this circle of energy behind you. These runes and sigils, and something begins to incorporate behind you. Where is it? Okay, and it is another rock demon.
Yeah, boy.
What's up,
kidding me?
guys? Rock demon here. However, that's his action. I don't think the new one gets to attack on its this turn.
Oh, great. Like, it does not get its own initiative? Or does it just join this other one?
Nah,
just
it's just
joins.
gonna
I assume
join.
it joins.
It's just gonna come in and
Cool beans.
Disrupt the party.
it's just gonna attack Isha. Fuck it. Beak, talons.
No one likes each of these days. What the-
Miss 22 hits, 21 slashing damage to Isha.
You down, mate? You down?
Well, standing hard.
Niel's turn.
Fucking
In fact,
kill it.
this thing's gonna fly. 15,
I'll break his wings.
20. So that's
Oh, Jesus.
35. That's gonna go this way.
Pussy.
Also, everyone make deck saving throws as the place gets more and more unstable.
I don't want to.
It's gonna.
The
Oof. Oof.
No, I'm great at dexterity.
oh wow,
Love it.
I'm rolling like shit anyway. Rumpadump 2, let's see. Okay,
It's great being out on a different plane.
13 and below, below 13, you all take 2 damage bludgeoning as rocks
Oh.
continue to fall down and cascade all around you.
Did we miss Angros?
Snail's turn. No,
Angrod's in the plane.
Angrod's next, after Nihal.
Oh, alright, he's disappeared out of turn order.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't see him because he's in the GM layer.
That's fine.
Where is the
Ethereal-
other guy going?
He flew off to the south. He flew up and then went southward, wounded.
Just kill the fucking one you can see.
Meanwhile,
I
your
can't
son's
go
just
melee
mumbling
with
this
it.
whole time, like not sure what's going on.
Yeah, that's melee with it. That's melee there.
He's just.
Do-
Do you not get healed by your little thing?
Yeah, she's done that.
Yeah, I
Alright,
did.
Go.
So I'll move over here.
Yep.
And I'll move my healing spell on top of me.
Oh,
Okay.
is that a bonus?
Yep.
And then with the Mace of Smiting, I'll attack the stone.
Okay.
Which, if it counts
Miss.
as a Sure.
Oh,
as a
doesn't count as
second.
anything.
If it's a construct, I have a +3 to attack.
It's
Nope.
a demon.
It's not a construct.
It's a demon.
Is that you?
Well, I guess.
Angrod. Roll me a d8.
No, it's a space I can see.
Isn't it random?
No, if there's a space within 10 foot of where he left, then he can pick it.
Okay, where
I
would you
can
have
pick it.
picked? You're here currently.
I can't see here though.
Oh, sorry. I'll blink you back in just for the sake of this. And you get to choose. There you are.
I would go here.
Okay. Now, you didn't see the other one run off to the south. You were away in a different plane.
That's true. So I'm gonna cast Cloud of Daggers on top of the thingy demon here,
Sure,
and I'm gonna do it at level 3.
sure. Is it
So I get an
3d4?
addition. Yeah, so I get an additional
Yeah.
doodad. 2 d4s, yeah.
Great, so there's the clouded daggers here.
64, here we go.
It doesn't get save either, it just takes it, right?
Yeah. And then,
6d4.
and when it starts, just,
Oh, for each level of second you get another 2.
yeah.
Okay, 15 points.
And then every time this dog's it's in there at the start of its turn, it takes another 64.
Okay.
It better not damage me.
No, because you're not in. It's only 5. It's only 5 foot cube.
Is that you?
Yeah.
Bosners.
My shirt.
Does it need not to roll to see if it blinks on?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
roll your d20. Angrod.
Thank God.
Oh,
D20 for your blink, bro.
oh, D20, yeah. So it's a new spell, right? I'm still getting used to it.
Sorry. I was at a 3rd level. I was wanting to just set the level up first, but
That's
it's
fine,
not
up here.
Okay, you stay. So you cast Guiding Bolt?
Yeah, again, well, 3rd level.
Alright, 3rd level.
Boom.
18 points of radiant.
7. Next shot it has advantage. It's now
Yeah, it's lit.
lit up in a nice, nice, pale radiant light.
Rampart and go.
20s.
Rumping up, finish it. Fucking Doomslayer Rump Dump. Let's go.
Rumpadump runs over by here.
I'll also move. Hey, wait a minute, sorry, I was moving there.
You bump into him. He's like, oh, jeez.
No, sorry, bud. After you.
And he stays there. Ipkiss.
I just guess once more. The cheeky beef and the hammer, all 3 on this guy.
Yeah. Disadvantage.
You should jump back first, maybe.
Miss.
Because that happens.
No, it gets an attack opportunity that way.
Yeah.
I'd prefer not to get fucking hit.
Okay. Whatever.
So
Your
that's first
boy is
one.
about to die.
That's
Second.
a miss. That's a hit.
So I'm just going to do both of them on him. And push him back 10 feet.
Okay, it's 9 points of force. Push him back 10 feet.
Oh,
Wait a minute, you
Oh.
only hit once, it's 5 points.
Yeah, the first one didn't hit.
Yeah.
Ah, piss.
You can roll again and it's not a
Do
disadvantage
you
this
not
time.
get 3?
Yeah,
That's what I said. I
Okay.
roll again for the third one, don't I?
yeah.
Alright, okay. So we'll just do 5 then. And
It's, I was going to say it's not disadvantage, but it's a 1 anyway. So
so that's 5.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
yes.
pew pew, firing off in all
Wait,
directions.
what does guiding bolt affect?
Give you advantage on the next attack, but he missed either way.
yeah, I still rolled a
It
1.
cancelled out his disadvantage, but he
I think,
still rolled 11.
is it just melee attacks though? Or just like, maybe not, I don't know.
Nah, I think it's just any attack roll.
Just
but
attacks, yeah.
now it's dissipated.
Okay, fair enough.
Is that you?
It's your boy.
Alright.
Kill him.
Demon of Shadows, they're all dead. I can remove them. Isha's turn.
Yay.
End this.
Advantage. That's what I like
No.
to see.
Do you? What for?
He has guiding bolt.
No, he's already
Oh.
been attacked. It's dissipated.
Used.
Oh, I thought it was everyone until the next turn.
Nah,
Oof.
the next attack.
Yeah, I wish.
That'd be fucking insane.
Just attack him with my bow and arrow.
That's a hit.
you sound so defeated.
Yep.
You know,
19.
just the usual.
Is that you? That hits.
That's me now.
Bloody
20.
hell.
Yep. It's still standing, but it looks hurt. You got it in the neck
Ah,
with one of your arrows.
Wait. I'll drink a great air healing up potion.
Alright, go for it. Roll me. So
44 and plus
plus
4.
4.
Please give me 20.
6.
Oof.
14.
Bad.
That's not too bad. That's exactly average.
Yeah, that's me.
Somebody quickly work out the chances of rolling 1, 2, 3, and 4 on 4 different d4s.
That's a lot of math.
25% chance.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
Ah, it's back.
Ah, shit.
That fucker come back, or is that a new one?
Nah, it came back. Talons. So,
He's low as well.
for Isha, 23 and a 19 to hit.
Yeah, both.
So altogether you take 7, 8, 9, 29 points of piercing and slashing damage.
Okay.
I got a crit against Angrod. So does a 14 hit as well?
Where's Angrod?
There.
A 14 hits, but I'm going to use defensive to list.
Which attack? The first or second? The beak or the talons?
But the one that wasn't a crit.
Yeah, the one that wasn't a
You don't know.
crit.
You don't know.
Oh, that's good.
The beak's coming down. And then the
I'll
talons.
say the beak. I'll say the beak.
Oh, you idiot.
The beak's the crit, sir.
Fuck
So as
you.
it comes down, you come to parry it, and then it doesn't work. So it does. What is it? 18 points of piercing, and then the talons. 14 hits. Don't you have the
14
myth
is my
chain
armor
shirt?
class.
Don't you have the mithril shirt?
No, I've got the elfin chainmail.
Yeah. Anyway, so then you take another 12 slashing.
Oh dear.
And
Angrod's fainted.
It squawks in your face. Your unconscious body. Nihal's turn.
Okay. So, yeah. Attack with the Mace of Smiting.
Miss.
Oh. You accidentally hit
Okay.
Angrod.
Bonus action, I'll move my healing spirit on top of Angrod.
Oh yeah, who did that heal last round?
Me.
Healed. Nihal there. Just rolled 2d6.
Selfish.
Please don't hit me with that disadvantage.
Is that you?
Yeah.
Alright, roll
So I-
2d6.
Hey, I was almost dying,
She did.
so
She rolled-
I
she
needed
rolled
to heal.
No, roll another
Wait.
2d6 for Angrod at the start of his turn.
that. Oh, that's handy.
Oh, just now.
Oh wait, so I get 7 and then
No.
another
Once she's rolled it.
7 and then
You
You
get
get
10
10.
points back, and you're awake.
yeah, I get 10
Yeah.
back. Right,
Yeah,
cool.
and it's the start of your turn, so you still have your turn.
Am I in pro? Can I hit this? Is this thing like flying or?
No, it's low enough that you can hit it, but if you attack whilst you're on the prone, it's disadvantage.
It's fine. I'm just going to use. I'm going to like. I'm going to use current action to get up Jordan. I think
Can
I
you
could
do
do
that?
it. I don't know if I could officially do that.
I think current actions are the things you can
Yeah.
use actions for. Getting up
Yeah.
from prone isn't an action. So, yeah, you won't be able to do that.
So wait, does that take up my bonus or my action?
Getting up from prone is half of your movement.
Alright, that's fine. Never
It's
mind.
cheap.
Never mind.
It's,
I'll use that.
Yeah.
And then Dawnbringer, but I'm going specifically for a line.
yep.
You get sneak attack.
No, don't.
You're not. Yeah, you do.
I'm right in front of it.
Yeah, I know, but
because
it's-
your
you're
allies,
in.
your
Guys,
allies
engage
adjacent
with
to it.
me.
Learn your class, dumbass.
Oh,
If you attack something that's next to an ally, you get sneak attack. So roll your
Right, fine.
d6s, however many you get.
Or advantage.
so I do 13.
15. Oh yeah, because we're already, never mind.
Yeah, that's if it's undead. And then I'm going to use current action to disengage.
Yep.
And then I want to fall further back. I'm going to like go here next to what was the dead bodies. And then did I notice if I drew blood from the frog?
Yep. You did.
The frog. Let's get that frog.
Yeah,
Did I say? I meant frog. You know what? I didn't even.
the frog is hurt.
Fuck off, I'm rolling my d20. Bye. See you later.
Bosner.
Right, I'm going to move to here. I'm quite annoyed. Wondering why these fuckers haven't disappeared yet. So, I'm going to destructive wave again.
Holy shit. Yeah, sure. Roll damage.
Yeah, where's the thing? Roll. Roll again. Ah,
They both save. Your con save.
okay, well, what's that, 28? So they take, whatever that is, 14 each.
What kind of damage is that? Both of them?
So 8 thunder and 6 radiant.
Thunder. Cool. So 6, 7, 8. Alright, cool. 28. As you crash into the ground with your warhammer slamming, another
no.
burst of radiant energy emanates out, and the Vrock, the original Vrock demon, starts to sizzle, its skin sizzling, and its wings go up in flames as it curls on its back and curls up almost like it's been burnt. And as that happens, the other Vrock disappears. All of you make dex saving throws as the tremors continue.
Where'd it go?
Disappeared.
Fuck.
Ethereal plane.
Literally disappeared
Help me.
with a bluish hue. So
I guess it's because
Oh,
the other
wait.
demon lost concentration.
Jordan, do I see it
Oh,
on
that's
the
cool.
play?
if you rolled less than 14, then you take 5 points of bludgeoning.
Oh, that would have put me down.
Oh my god,
I wanna drink my
Rub-a-Dub made
potion.
it.
Thank the Lord for temporary hit points.
I'm drinking a potion, Jordan.
Go for it.
Oof.
Looking around, you see the slave bodies have been torn asunder in the area.
Right, is that about combat?
Yep.
Okay, right.
Or
Where's
his chains
Angrod?
off, yeah.
Jordan,
Mm-hmm.
is there any chance I can keep concentrating on my spell
Yeah, I
for the
wanna stand
remaining
next to it.
time and keep it on myself so I can still heal in while we're going away?
How long does it last?
Wait. A minute.
1 minute.
Sure, if you want.
Can I say to everyone
No.
to gather around me over here? And
Sausage party.
So
where the hell's Angrod?
I'll say
In the fucking ethereal
roll
plane.
roll your heal on yourself one more time.
I mean, I can see you, I just can't interact with you.
Yeah.
It's been on for 3, so I get another 7.
Yeah, but
7 rolls.
yeah, but if you're gonna be dashing, then it's not gonna keep up. It's 30 movement.
Yeah. Give it a second, Nihal.
Yeah.
You can come over here.
Okay.
Angro, you know you can cancel your spell, right?
Yeah. I cancel Blink.
Oh
Thank
yeah,
you.
sorry. I'll
Right.
bring you back.
Everyone get relatively close. Come huddle. I'm gonna cast 2 spells.
Yep.
They take 2 actions, so don't know how you want to play it for.
So then, Nihal, you get 2 more heals, I guess.
Well, wait a second. The first one is Beacon of Hope.
Okay. So you gather everyone around. You order them to gather around, then you cast
Yep.
this spell. So, wait for the duration. You all have advantage on wisdom saves and death saves, and
The important part is this one. Any healing done within the radius of 30 feet is maximum. So I'm going to cast Mass Cure Wounds at 6th level.
okay.
Ooh.
Okay, so
I'm doing cleric shit, guys. I'm doing cleric shit.
Finally, so how many?
And it's 4d8. So what's that?
32.
32. Everyone gets 32.
Muchas gracias.
Thank you.
Your Isha, your hit points are still reduced by
Hello.
25.
I'll keep a track of it.
Okay, so you stand around and you heal. You take about 12 seconds or so to cast these 2 spells in tandem.
Yeah.
Everyone feels super
Can-
revitalized. I need you all to make another dex save.
Yep, no problem.
Can Nihal heal me with
And
the
you see
beacon?
more and more cracks
Yes.
are begin to opening, and you hear voices coming from them and cackling and noises.
Oh,
Oh,
If I
crit.
got disadvantage.
You
Oh,
all,
no.
You all
Oh.
take. If you rolled under 15, you take 16 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh my god.
16.
Yep.
good thing I
A
healed,
bunch
eh?
of big rocks just come flying down,
Right,
and
Alright, get your son's
son-
chains off, we need
let's
to go
see,
now.
are the
what did he get?
chains off Kriv?
He has disadvantage.
Are
Oh,
the chains off Kriv?
Not quite. They're weak, but they're not completely gone.
Angrods, get these chains off. Quick.
I'm working on it.
He looks super exhausted, by the way.
Yeah. Well, he just got a lot of healing, so
Yeah. So Angrod, go ahead and make Thieves' Steel check.
13.
You're working on it, but it's
Okay.
it's taking you a while. You think you can get it if you take another little bit.
you think you've got it? Should I do it?
I've got it.
Right.
All right, make another dex save, everyone.
Oh, fuck off. I knew that was coming.
Oh no.
Oh, Jesus. How much?
Fuck.
Oh, Jesus.
You all 1 point. But
No, pray to your god, you're praying to the wrong man.
So Bosner, Isha, and that's it. And Nihal, you 3 take 1 point of bludgeoning.
Oh yes.
As
One.
the ceiling's coming down. Yeah.
And I get two healing from my thing.
Sure. Yeah, that'll be the last of it.
Have we got the change yet? Please tell me we've got the fucking change yet.
Yeah, at this point, Angrod, you've clicked, it takes you a bit, you're under pressure, there's demons, more demons coming, you can hear them through the cracks, the ceiling's falling down, but for all the pressure, you managed to get it off after taking a few more seconds.
Right. He's up. We run. Let's go.
Let me just see. He
Someone's
currently
gonna have
has
to carry
points of
him.
exhaustion. Yeah, I mean, he's running with you guys, but he's nowhere near as fast. If you, like, pull him up, and he's just like dazed and confused. He's not sure where he is. So, well, what are you
Wait.
guys doing here?
Who is the strongest here?
Probably,
You?
I'd say me. But I'm also the slowest.
Wait,
What?
wait,
I'll
do we?
carry him. I
Wait,
carry him. Don't worry.
DM,
Yeah.
DM, what if I eat one of the mushroom to get bigger and then
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
carry him?
Yeah, go for that.
Yeah, you could do that if you wanted to.
Okay,
Can
so
you
I
fit
have
into the left?
5 purple left.
Sweet.
Okay, you eat one of the big wigs, and you grow a size larger, so you become a large creature instead of a medium, and that means it's easy enough for you to. You have advantage on strength checks. I'm not gonna make you do it. So you manage to. Well, what's your strength score? Just flat.
1.
+1.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's enough. Yeah, you're fine. As long as you had at least 10 strength, you'd be okay.
Yeah,
So, you pick them up, and you guys start making a run for it.
Someone
Yeah.
grab a rumble dump.
Remember, I'm
I-
just like, oh, the rocks hurt.
I click my heels, Jordan. I'm like, I want to go home, and I use the boots of speed. And I like grab Rump and Dump by the hand. I'm like, you're going for a ride.
Oh shit! You click your bits of speed and you pick them up, and you guys start making your way. Angron darting off ahead of you all as you run back the way
Is
you
my-
came.
Is my speed the same when I'm big, or is...
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't say otherwise. Like when you were small, you had the same speed, which is weird.
Because technically I've got longer legs.
Yeah, but you move them slower, so it's.
So you guys going full sprint here?
Yep.
I guess
Alright,
so.
you guys are going full sprint. I need you to make a con save.
Shit.
I'm not dashing, Jordan. I'm just walking at my normal. I'm going at my normal speed.
Yep.
Just the 60 foot. Do I still need to make the con save?
Nah. You can basically keep up with everyone without like exerting yourself too much.
Oh,
But
God.
sprinting for long periods of time, you have to make con saves. Rumpadum's not running, so. And you're carrying Bosner's son. Griff?
It's Kriv.
Criff?
Kriv. V.
Criv.
With a
I'm
V.
gonna call him Red.
That'll do.
Crib.
Red. So you're running with him. Nihal, you're the only one. You take a point of exhaustion. So you have one
Okay.
point. Like as you guys run, you're sprinting for a long time, and you're nearing the 1,000 or so feet it takes you to run to the entrance. But Nihal, you start getting a bit winded, but you can still go full speed. I believe level 1 exhaustion is just disadvantage on ability checks. It is. So as you guys run and run and run, make another deck save as the place is becoming way more unstable.
I was just trying to find out what's. So do I have a point of exhaustion?
No, you're fine.
No.
The DC's
Okay,
10.
no, sorry.
Yeah.
10, right? Sorry.
Oof.
The deck save for GRD. Hey, let's go.
Oh God, I'm rolling so bad.
As you're running, the caves are starting to come, starting to cave in, and Bosner and Isha.
I don't know what the fuck happened to my character sheet.
Oh.
It's like a little rectangle in the top of the page.
Oh, double
You
click
got
it.
so big you can't read it.
Double click it. The rectangle.
I
Maximize.
did. It's still there.
Oh.
Did you have you shrunk it? There's like there's an arrow at the bottom right corner you can grab.
Okay,
Drag.
found it.
Right.
Deck save.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Oh.
Bosner and
I'll
Nihal
die. I'll die.
and Isha, you all take 7 points of bludgeoning as big rocks become crashing down and they're bashing off your body. This place, you've been here too long. and it is getting fucked. However, you sort of recognize where you are. You're getting closer to the exit, and I'm gonna need you all to roll me one last con save as you go for the final push to get out of here.
Danny,
For
make
fuck's
it.
sake.
If you rolled below a 10, you take a point of exhaustion here.
What's
Then
the...
what
I
happens
need
now?
Aragorn to roll as well. No, you're fine, you're fine, no, you're fine, you're fine. I forgot you're doing the boots thing.
Boots boys.
Yeah, you're a boots
Plus
boy.
50 movement speed.
To be honest, Carrie and Rumpadum would probably reduce your speed anyway, but it's fine. So yeah, Nihal, you got 2 points of exhaustion, which means your speed is
Yeah.
halved. And you start...
same with me.
Oh really? So both
Yeah.
of you guys start slowing down, and you see your friends pushing onward, but you're getting closer and closer to the exit. Eventually, your friends get there first. Everyone else, Angrod's first, followed by Epkiss and Isha and Tandem, and then you guys are like a good 6 seconds, 12 seconds behind them. And do you guys choose to wait and stand by the lifts, or what are you doing at this point? You get to the lifts, apparently abandoned. One of them's completely collapsed in.
Pull the lever, pull the lever.
No, we need to help them.
You see your friends running towards you, and the rocks they come tumbling down. What are you doing?
Can I fit in the lift if I'm big?
Yep.
Okay.
These are big lifts made for.
Right, everyone get in the fucking lift. We need to get the fuck out.
Yep.
Alright, you guys make it onto the lifts and kick the lever, and it starts making its way up. Roll a dice here. Okay. The lift's coming up and the rocks are come tumbling down. One of them cracks off the side of the lift, breaking parts of it off, but the lift remains structurally sound, quote unquote, sound enough.
Hold on,
Integral.
And after a good like 100 feet of the lift rising up, eventually you see the top of it in sight, and another rock comes crashing down. Let's see if it hits. It hits the lift, dealing point damage to the lift, and it begins to fall off. I need you all to make dex saves to remain on the lift.
Oh shit.
Oh god.
Like when we got to the lift door, just to clarify, I would let go of Rumpadum. I would put him on his feet.
Okay,
Oh,
so
no.
that means Rumpadum needs to.
I am gone. Somebody grab me. Anisha.
My friend.
Can I try to grab one of them?
Thank you. I said first.
You
Alright.
don't know if she's saved them.
One of them at random, I
Okay,
guess.
Roll a
Because there's
D3.
3 of them falling.
yeah. So
Clearly.
No, you
They've all had it.
Isha,
won't be able to
Isha
grab someone.
isn't as bad. But Isha's, you're losing your footing, and like a few seconds you're gonna be falling off. But Epkiss and Bosner are like, you guys are slipping, big time. It rocks you and it lifts you off your feet for a moment. Nihal, make an athletics check to grab one of them.
Nope.
Changes her mind.
I'm too exhausted.
Well, wait a minute.
Yeah, you
Here's
have
the thing.
disadvantage.
You're. Ah, God.
Yeah, you fail. At this point, Bosner and Epkiss, you're falling off the edge. Make a dex save to hang on to the edge.
Can I make an athletics check instead?
I'll say you
A
can
disadvantage.
either make an acrobatics or an athletics.
Disadvantage, yeah.
Yeah, and then Isha, next round you need to make an acrobatics or athletics check.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
Alright, you guys grab onto the edges and you see come tumbling towards you Isha as the literal lifts at like almost a 45-degree angle as all of you are grabbing onto the bits of wood, the seams. Yeah, Isha, make a acrobatics or athletics.
Here we go.
Jordan, are any of the chains like breaking
Yeah.
off?
Nice
Yeah,
one.
yeah. Basically, it's like chains and ropes.
I want to cast mending on any of the ones that are like close to me.
Okay, I'll say.
Yeah, single chain link fixes itself.
Yeah, you're grabbing onto the two chains, but it's too heavy. They're too far apart. They've snapped at this point already. It's too hard to yank up with the weight of the lift. Never mind your friends. You're pulling as hard as you can, but you're dangling on by the chains, luckily. And eventually, the lift reaches the top. You guys are in the clear. Apart from you hanging off the edge, you're gonna need to pull yourselves up.
Help me, help me, help me, help me.
You guys make it to the top though, and those of you who aren't dangling off the edge can jump onto the main platform to get off the wooden platform.
I'll go help Bosner, they help the other two up.
Okay, so you're helping who up?
Who are you not holding on to? Ipkiss, I'm only helping Ipkiss.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm okay.
Alright, you go down and try and grab Epkus. One of you make athletics check with advantage.
I guess.
I think it's you.
Yeah, it's not much better.
Yeah, one
but
of you get the help action. Okay.
Oh,
Nice. So
Oh.
with one big pull, you guys pull up, and he yanks you up onto the platform. And what about Bosner and Isha? You guys are.
I tell Rob them, get off the platform.
If you want to pull
I
yourself up,
can
just make an
try
athletics.
to help one of them.
just an athletics, right? No bother.
Yeah, one of you. Just make an athletics if you want to pull yourself up.
Come on, not a fucking one.
Oof.
Oh,
Oh,
what
Jesus.
the power within you is thinking about your son who is currently. Let's see where he is. Oh, you held on to him.
Yeah, Nihal's got him.
Yeah. At this point, Nihal, you can like chuck him onto the platform. You're big enough and burly enough. You can lob him over, and he's
is
like
anyone still hanging off?
sat there. Just Isha. Isha needs to make an athletics to pull himself up.
I'm gonna help him.
Alright, you get up. Go ahead. Make an athletics check with advantage.
Yeet.
Nice one.
I needed that.
Alright. As you pull him up, Isha and Epkiss, the last two on the platform, make a final deck saving throw.
Who?
Both of them. Isha and Epkiss. The last two on the
I'm
platform.
going down.
Fuck!
As soon as you pull Isha up, you pull him up, and with your strength, you push him over to the platform. Meanwhile, the
And
chain
thunk.
snaps, and a rock
Jesus.
comes falling down. You jump, and the rock hits you, dealing 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And you
Are you
roll
unconscious?
onto the platform,
Oh, thank God.
bloodied. And this place is unstable, but the exit's right there, about 20 feet away.
I
Oh,
grab
that's
Epkiss, help him up, and then we run.
Yeah, you guys start
And then-
sprinting, and you make it out.
He
Yeah,
helps me.
I still hold-
He helps me run as
I
well.
still hold red.
What was that?
I still hold red.
Yeah, you've got him, and he's in and out of consciousness at this point. He's super exhausted,
That's okay.
and you guys start running back the way you
Going
came.
for the best.
And as you're running towards the gates you came from, you see in the distance an orange glow coming from the city beyond
Oh,
the portcullis.
Nice.
You run to the gates still open, no guards in sight, no
Wait,
signs.
hang on a minute. Is there any other way that isn't back to the mines or the city?
As soon as you
Just mines then straight into the.
yeah, as soon as you come out of the mines,
Yeah.
which is southwest, there are gates
Yeah, that's fine.
to either side of you, like left and right.
Right. Okay.
As you run out, no signs of any civilization, but you still hear the faint, distant noises of battle. And Nihal, well, you all hear like the distant shouts and screams in Dwarvish, as well as like the sound of flames and the screaming of the Demogorgon, as well as what sounds like hundreds of those rock demon screeches.
I run the opposite way.
So
Back into the mines.
wait a second. If we're looking on this map,
Yep.
and we're looking at the southwest corner, and
Yep.
there's 3
You're in the middle.
gates. We're in the middle one.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, that's fine. So I say we go round to the western one. So it's like round to the north and then west, and then out that gate, and then I think this is a out way.
Wait, the
can
gate,
try.
the underground cavern.
No, it's directly south of that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I say we go that way. Unless anyone's got a better idea.
No, I just want to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I wanna live.
Okay,
Please rest.
so you run to the western gates, and they're currently closed down. No guards in sight.
Um,
Can we push
I'll
press
and
the
see
lever.
if it's open?
I would have relative knowledge out of what these gates, having watched
Sure.
them.
There's a ladder which leads up to mechanical lever.
I go up to it and pull the mechanical lever.
Alright, you start climbing up exhausted at this point.
Yeah,
Half your speed, you're like, all of you are fucked, and you clink, and you just hear the moving of chains. Click, 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 and then it stops after it gets up about 10 feet, and it seems like it's
fine.
struggling, it's about to give way. With all the shaking and
Everyone
tremors,
under.
the gate,
Everyone under.
the gate integrity is fucked.
Everyone under.
Oh,
Okay, I'll crawl under because I'm still big.
Yeah, you're not 10 feet. You're maybe on the cusp of like
Just about 10 foot. Aye.
Just about. So you duck under it with Bosner's son.
I jump over.
You jump down.
Yeah, over the other side.
Alright, make a.
Can
Rather
he
you come
jump
back
on my
on me.
back?
Oh, you won't be able to jump over.
No.
Portcullis goes all the way up. Like,
Oh, right, okay, sorry. I thought it was like just a gate, kind of
Nah.
gatehouse type thing.
yeah, it's not like
Okay.
that.
I jump down then and then
Alright, you jump down, make an acrobatics check.
acrobatics. Disadvantage.
Yeah. Oh, you take 6 points of bludgeoning damage as you
I
twist your
can take it.
ankle. You
Ow.
land down and twist your ankle, almost breaking it, but you persist through the pain and start slowly running under the gate. And
It was
eventually
quicker
you hear
than
the creaking, and then the snapping of a chain as the portcullis just comes slamming down behind you all. And as you look
That's fine.
back, you see in the distance the red maw of Emberchod breathing out fire and burning down hundreds of what look like seagulls compared to where you're standing in the distance through the portcullis, and the screaming of the baboon like Demogorgon as it slowly makes its way towards the dragon.
I turn like the dragon's side of Demogorgon. This is a chance to run or fight.
Or run. Or run. Or
Run,
run away.
run.
Just
We're in
making
no
sure
position.
we're all in agreement here.
Or in my case, hobble. Anyway.
Yeah, so you guys start
If we go
sprinting.
back in that city, we die.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Don't tempt me.
you're all running.
Yeah,
Okay.
half speed.
You start running as fast as you can. Some of you slower than the others. Rumpa-dump in tow. You're just like all the while like, oh jeez, and you eventually run, make your way out of any semblance of dwarven civilization, Durgar civilization, and eventually out into the wilds where in the distance you just hear the vague screams and every so often the large booming and the tremors in the distance, and you have a moment to catch your breath. Some of you basically have to, unless you want to take on more points of exhaustion with running.
No. Let's take a short rest.
Is there anywhere safe we can see like just a wee
Safer than Gracklstugh for sure. There's probably
safer than or not so safer than not something isn't just going to wander straight into us.
Well,
Oh.
who's leading this?
Not me.
who's
I
leading
guess
this?
me.
Alright, Neha, make a perception check, or yeah, do that. Looking around.
At disadvantage.
Yep, that's fine. 21 still. Looking around, you hear the faint sound of water, running water, and you look over to the direction. You see there's like a natural spring or something causing a river to spout out from the cavern wall that you're in and forming this river on the ground in the distance. This place is dimly lit by fungi, and it honestly feels like a nice reprieve from the chaos you've just endured for the last hour. And
Yeah. I'll say we got there.
But still in the distance with that perception, you do hear like the vague like squawkings and crashing of stone and tremors. It's faint at this point. You've been running for a while, but it's still there. So you guys take a moment and sit. Now you won't be able to take a long rest because it hasn't been anywhere near a full day, but if you want to take this chance to take a short rest, you can.
Yeah, a short rest.
With a short rest, do I lose a point of exhaustion?
No.
Nope. Only a long
Fuck.
rest. Every long rest you lose 1 point.
Fuck.
So this is a cheeky short rest.
Yeah.
Short rest.
How long does the mushroom last?
Believe it's 1 hour. Let me just double check.
Fuck.
That. Yes, you can spend your hit dice if you want here.
Can someone remind me how this works?
Yeah,
You
just
just
click
roll.
the hit dice button, and then every time you use a hit dice, remove one from your pool, and whatever you rolled, you can add that to your hit points to regain them.
Alright.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah, I was checking about the mushrooms. So. Oh, fuck.
So many noises.
Gracklstugh, Whirlstone Tunnels.
The hell?
Alright, so the last 1 hour.
Okay, so they would have faded.
I mean, you guys have been running for a bit, not a full hour, but there's about 10 minutes left. And 10 minutes before it ends, you feel like the tingling sensation. You can feel it about to give up. So you can
Okay.
put down red. And
I'll do.
as you're all resting up, 10 minutes goes by and you revert back to your regular state
Oh, and I'm using a healer hands as well, Jordan. Fuck it.
on
Go
yourself.
big or go. Yeah.
Okay.
I check over my lad.
Yeah, you go over and check, and he's unconscious at the moment.
How unconscious is he?
He's not bleeding out. He's just like
Right.
unconscious from
He's just
exhaustion,
tired
I
and shit.
guess.
Yeah. Okay.
But he,
When he
looks,
wakes
fine.
up, you better use that spell that
he
makes
looks
food.
malnourished.
Say again. What'd you say, Vanguard?
When he wakes up, I hope you know that spell that makes food.
Yeah. Yeah. I need to long rest to get that. Unfortunately,
Oh, motherfucker.
I have some rations left.
Well, I've got half a water skin.
I just have rations written down.
Yeah, I've got 10 rations in a water skin.
Yeah, we don't worry too much about the
Yeah.
rations in this. Maybe next time I'll keep track. It's just meant to be like 1 ration a day, to like basically, so you have to stop for supplies every so often. But we've been leaving it because the Underdark's pretty unforgiving about that stuff. Alright, so you
If-
take. Yeah, go ahead.
If I were keeping track of that, I would have had that spell, like just sitting all the time and just once a day at the end of every day, create enough food. But it's fine.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's a good reason to take up a spell slot for that. Because you have a limited number every day, so.
So, while we're taking a short rest, I want to ask Rampadam if he knows what is on Angro's head.
If he knows what?
What is on Angro's head, you know?
When you ask him, he says, I can have a look, I guess.
And I like show him my shame.
Yeah, you show him your bald head, covered in scabs and spores. And, he has a look. And he's like, I've never seen anything like this.
Can you get it out?
I don't understand you fleshies. I'm just a sprout.
Angrod, I think I can heal you, but not just now. No power left.
That's fine. I'm fine. I feel
Sorry,
better.
sorry, bud. Sorry, dude.
I haven't stopped for a while, so that's a good sign.
As he says, reminding
That's
reminding God that that's how it happens.
That's the GM's fault for not remembering.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually had a mechanic in mind of making you take wisdom saves every like other round or something, but I'll leave it for
That's
now.
pretty brutal.
I already don't do enough in combat, Jordan. Please.
Maybe once a combat or something I'll do it. I'll just throw it your way unexpectedly, and you won't see it
Okay,
coming.
we need to find somewhere safe.
No, we're
Anyway,
safe down
close
here
to-
now. Don't you get it?
No, I understand.
Do we
There's
want to
one-
go to the labyrinth?
I don't think that's even safe.
We need that base engine, whatever the fuck it is. We need to find
Yeah.
out what it can do.
Where are we?
Somewhere near Gracklstugh, I guess.
Yeah.
We're just to the west.
Spot on.
And we know.
I'll say that we get the fuck away from Darkly
Yeah.
for a start.
Just anywhere. Does anyone know how to get to Blinding Stone?
I might know.
So away from the Dark Lake.
It's north through. It's round the other side of the Dark Lake.
Yeah.
At this
What do
point,
you think? What do you think the Demogorgon's going to do?
Attack.
Blinding Stone. If it's not
Maybe.
already went through there.
No, I'm pretty sure it came from the Dark Lake.
Gracklstugh was his first target, probably.
Yeah.
Which means
Well,
if we want to get.
not his first target. It's in the Dark Lake.
Well, you guys who went to Men's Brenzen knew that it fucked
Yeah,
up
but-
Men's Brenzen.
You remember when we talked to the fishing guys, Angrod and Bosners?
The what guys?
The guy that were fishing next to the lake, which gave them some water, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
Not really.
They
Continue.
said that the Demogorgon has been there.
Right, okay. So how long's the Demogorgon been in this plane then?
A long
Long
time, I guess.
Elhorn and Arenvir said it attacked. It rose. They saw it rise.
But that doesn't mean it was.
No,
It
they.
was being set free.
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
at least set free when whatever they did at that place, Salupodop, I believe they called it.
Okay.
Regardless, at this point, I think it's a primary objective to try and get fucking Bosners' son out of here.
Yep.
Yeah, but the only portal that we know to the surface is inside Gracklstugh.
No, the
Yeah,
way out
it's
in
not-
Blindstone.
No. Blinding Stone. And there's not one in Gauntlegrim as well.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
It's not
I
All
saw
I
it.
was told is the way out in Blindstone.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go to. It's too close to Araj. I would like to avoid Vizeran as much as possible. I don't trust him.
Samesies.
I don't trust him.
If we don't have much time. I tell you, we're on a clock here.
Oh, gee, thank you. Can we try to get to Guntogrim?
We can try. I think that's a safer bet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gauntlegrim is where we started out, kinda, eh?
Well, I never started out over there, but yeah.
Sorry, where we started out.
I ain't backtracking all that way.
Uh-huh.
We have to
But
go through the labyrinth to
I'm-
the Gallery of Angels, find the base
Technically,
engine, and see if we
technically,
can beat
I've
any.
been sent here to speak with the king that resides at Guntogrim. If we
Okay.
get there, I can do two things in one.
Was that...
Send your son back and talk to the king on behalf of my
Yeah, King Brenner, yeah. I found it, that's fine. Okay. We spoke to him. He's got troubles with, you know, fairly mundane, underdark things.
demons.
Well, probably now, yes. But before, they were mainly drow or something.
So we're going?
So, Gauntlegrim.
Gauntlegrim, yeah.
There is
I'm
a way
going-
out of Gauntlegrim.
I stand on my feet. And I say, I'm here to do a fucking job. I'm not here to do fucking deliveries.
Yeah, but you want to do the job blindly, trust Izaran.
I don't want
Wait.
the felt Bezaran.
Wait.
I want to
Oh,
find
what?
the maze engine.
Yeah, so we're not going to fucking Blindstone, are we?
No, we don't go blind, so we know the direction it is. It's near the Gallery of Angel.
We need to go to the Gallery of Angels. That's safe.
No.
Is it not safe there? I think it's safe.
We don't know, we've never been there. So it's a
No.
pretty secretive place.
There's two ways to go about it then. We either go to Gauntlegrim, then the gallery, or the gallery, then Gauntlegrim.
Gallery then Gauntlegrim.
Wait a minute. It was yeah, we're going pretty close to the gallery anyway, but that's in the labyrinth. Do
Or
you
a
have a
middle.
map?
We've got a player map.
Yeah.
Don't have a map of the labyrinth, if that's what you mean.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Nope, it's very much like the Born Riding, so you gotta make our own way.
Okay.
I am not going to Gauntlegrim. And if I remember correctly, at a point in Boston, I'm like, King Brenner employed you to go help about this whole demon stuff.
Yeah, but how are you planning to help?
King
I mean,
Brenner said a lot of
yeah.
shit, man. And it was mostly to do with finding stuff out, going back to him, to be honest.
Didn't do a very good job, did you?
Uh-huh. But a lot of people die on me. The last... I don't even know how long I've been down here. I've just been thrown into fucking one thing, piece of shit, to another piece of shit, and it's just been shit all the way through. But I'm still alive. And I
Sounds
found
about
my
right
lads.
It is your choice, Bosner.
Choice has really not been an option for the last while.
You can get your boy to safety, or you come with me. Because I'm not going to Gauntlegrim.
What's in
So
the
you go
Gallery
get
of
the
Angels?
engine by yourself.
There's
If I have to, I
potentially the
fucking will.
maze engine.
What's in the Gallery of Angels?
Potentially the maze engine.
I don't think the maze engine's in the gallery. I think it's near in the labyrinth somewhere.
Yeah, but the thing after
Vizaran was, I think it was a heart of a demon from the Gallery of Angels.
Okay.
uh,
We need... Are we still trying to find ingredients for the spell?
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't want to either. The man's bad news and driven by revenge.
Because from all we know, he may try to use the spell to control the demon lords, since he wants revenge badly.
Angrod, I think you could use a spell.
I mean, that's what I'm hoping the base engine could help with.
Okay.
So, labyrinth.
Labyrinth.
The
I mean,
labyrinth.
the maze engine is south.
It's
It's south of the Beholder Caves.
oh yeah, we are very south of the Beholder Caves at this point.
Well, it's 289 miles south of the Beholder Caves.
Yeah.
However far that is.
It is pretty far, because like, one hex is 24 miles.
Yeah.
But we don't know depth and height.
289 miles is roughly 12 hexes.
So,
So we were like,
that's a whole map nearly.
It's basically the whole map, yeah.
3, 4,
So
5,
where's the... Right, where was
7,
the...
8, 9, 10.
Where was the Beholder's cave? Where we fought the Beholder?
It was.
It was
near
in the mid,
Was it the middle?
near the edge of the Worm Rising, I think.
Wormling, right? Okay.
Which edge though? Like Ings or Worm?
Worm. Excuse me.
So it is roughly. So it'll be just beneath the gallery, roughly.
Yeah. Should be.
It's the other side of the labyrinth.
Labyrinth's just a fancy word for maze.
Yep. Except mazes you can tend to get out, labyrinths you can't.
Oh, that it should.
Well, if we ever get a long rest, I have a spell that may help.
Aye. Okay. So,
But probably not.
question. Where, do you know what was it called?
No.
Hang on a minute. The library.
Yeah.
Well, you won't know anything about the
Where was
library.
that?
It moves. That's
would-
constantly moving. Because
It
mind
moves
the tractor's
everywhere.
off right. Yeah.
Okay. That's fine.
It
Where-
dropped us off at the garage, mind, when
Right,
we
okay.
keep it there.
Right
Other
then.
place.
He's typing too much.
What? You're
Nothing.
So what are you guys up to?
Going to the labyrinth.
Labyrinth.
Okay, you take your short rest and just get on up. As like the hour concludes, as you guys are having this conversation and tending to your wounds, your son comes to a little bit, and he's just like, "Dad,
I'm here, lads. You're alright. You're out of there.
what's going on?
We rescued you. Also, a demon attacked. A big one.
Is this
You got
real?
into some shit, didn't you?
How did this happen?
We have no idea. Stuff's happening.
How long has it been?
Months. You've been down there a while.
And then he's just like catatonic, basically.
Yeah.
So after your short rest, do you guys just march?
I feed him. Give him loads of rations.
Oh yeah, like in his like catatonic state, you start feeding him and stuff, and yeah, he can eat a little bit, but he's in that malnourished state where it's pretty hard for him to stomach food. But
Aye.
he takes some of it, and drinks
It's
the
like-
water.
It's all like preserved shit, like jerky and stuff, so it's...
Yeah, just having a wee munch. So yeah, what are you doing with him? Are you just like
He's coming with us.
because of he does
Yeah,
regain the
he-
strength to stand, I think. Let's see. His exhaustion level's 4. So
wow.
he can walk with some help.
Jesus, I'll help him.
Okay, he stands
We're
up.
going
He,
slow anyway.
he can take your shoulder and you guys can march onward. And he's just like, oh, where are we going? Are we going home?
I wish.
Not yet.
Not yet, apparently. We have to stop these demons.
This isn't real. This isn't real. I'm dead. I'm in hell.
You'll wish you will
Not
by the
quite
end of
yet.
it.
Just a
Not
minute.
yet, lad. Not yet.
As you guys push onward towards the labyrinth, I will have, and you guys feel the vague tremors in the distance, quieting down and quieting it down. Although you do hear, like in the walls and the cavern walls beyond, cracks as you begin navigating. Whoever's navigating, just make a survival check, and I'll give you advantage for your map.
So what's the chances Gottlegrim's fucking ash right now?
Just, yeah.
It's
21.
fairly high.
Okay, so
9.
oh, your disadvantage. Okay. Nihal starts
Jesus.
taking you guys, leading you on, taking you downwards. And not just downwards. This downward slope goes on for a while. And She's
I
navigating
think
using the
I'm
map.
lost.
She looks very hazy, and eventually you come to the lower dark, and there's a glow up ahead, and as she takes you onward, you come to an area which has rivers of magma, small and large. You can navigate through sort of bridges, natural bridges and platforms to get you by. It's quite uncomfortable. As you push on, you come to an impassable, what would I call it? Tube of lava up ahead, about 30 feet wide. There's no other way past it, and Nihal's adamant this is the way forward towards the labyrinth.
Any ideas?
Not a clue. I think we'll all be doing better once we get to rest.
Yeah.
Couple of times.
I was muted the whole time. Nice.
Yep, seems like it.
Nice one.
You say anything important?
No, I basically said, fuck Bosners son, we need to kill demons.
Sure you did.
With the exact same words as well.
Anybody has a suggestion on how to?
Like the heat is not pleasant. It's not unbearable. It's not affecting you in any way just now, but you're in this sort of lower part of the Underdark where magma's flowing deep within the Earth's crust.
And Grod.
And oh, on the other side, let me just give you this other detail. As you look across to the other side of this 30-foot-ish wide lava river, slow moving, you see.
The Demogorgon.
No.
For
Yeah.
fuck's sake.
Doom music cued. Let's go. Where is it? Oh shit, we're up here. Yeah. You see. Yeah, the lava tube is about 5 feet below over this ledge, 30 feet wide, and as you look over, you see what look to be humanoid remains with the bottom half of their body kind of melted into the lava.
Hmm.
Sacrifices.
This is definitely the way.
Looks like someone
So
tried to
how-
cross and failed, and they're Anakin Skywalkered the fuck up.
Not a sacrifice.
Except they've
anyway.
already saved.
No.
Yeah.
Well, you're going to stay. Isha.
You know how you can move rocks?
Oh,
Again.
yeah.
I can move rocks, but not until tomorrow.
I can move stone, that's 5 foot cube.
Or if you have a better idea, we can go back, circle it.
And I can only move it 5 feet though.
Enough
Yeah.
to close it off.
How big's the
Yeah.
30 feet you said?
About 30
Yeah.
feet across, yeah.
Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot to do. Maybe both of us tomorrow, but not today.
Yeah.
If you double back to somewhere where it's not uncomfortable and lava-ish, it'll take you basically the rest of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
We do that.
Okay,
We are doing that.
you double back upwards and find a place to stay. And as you do, take it as you're traveling and stuff, you're gonna cycle through watches.
Yep.
Okay, just give me like three peeps. 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
I'll go first.
All right.
Third.
I'm too tired.
All right. First, second, third. Got you. As you sleep on your first night, you cycle through your watches. It feels good to get some rest, but you're not assailed or attacked by any creature, thankfully, in the night. and you all gain the benefits of a long rest,
Yay.
including Kriv,
Divination souls.
who has 1 less point of exhaustion,
Oh, don't need 13.
No exhaustion, PogChamp.
which means his hit point maximum is no longer halved.
What about Isha?
I just had my watch.
You get your hit points back, Isha.
Yay.
Your 25 that you lost, 25 max.
Back to full again.
You feel your blood replenishing in your body, I guess. I don't know what the
There's the technical
logistics
term.
behind that is.
I've just sucked my own blood out of him to get the HP back. I was so close.
So yeah, you guys double back. It costs you basically a half a day's travel. Double backing on yourself, and you head back down.
Is there a way we can go that's not a lava lake?
Is this one less large than the other one, or is it the same?
I mean, you can go the path already trodden, but essentially it was like small magma lakes, lava lakes that were flowing enough for you guys to easily hop across and stuff and help each other cross. This has been the only sort of obstacle in your way, really.
Yeah.
But you guys have all your spell slots back and full hit points and shit, so it's up to you what you do.
To find
Right, well,
You can,
I have
you can try and find another way. It's up to you.
else. Who is up to find another way?
Yeah.
Say hi.
Let's double backtrack again.
So are you back and going back even further? It'll take you closer towards Gracklstugh.
I say we find our way over. I have stone shape. Angrod, you have stone shape also, yeah?
No, I have mold earth.
Oh, that's not the same thing, for fuck's sake.
I was explaining, like, I can only move it 5 feet.
If only you
Yeah,
had an
but
ability
of
that
dirt-
let you fly.
I mean, I'm not very strong though. I don't know if I can carry people.
Oh no, you can carry people with your wings. You could carry probably Rumpadump. He's a small creature though.
Told you me and Rumpadump were going.
Could you take a mushroom and grow, and then carry people? 'Cause then it would be the size of Rumpadump for you.
Maybe. You could try.
Okay, we'll try. I looked at you, like, give us.
What about finding an easier way?
This is us, we don't do easy.
And possibly not risking life, limb, and lava. Or
This is your
mushroom
sense
flying.
of adventure. Did
My
you
sense of
leave
adventure is
Gracklstugh
not wanting to get
die
fucking
with the
fried.
Demogorgon? Oh, sorry, wait, it's already all gone. Give me
We're
the
not
big
going all the way
let
back.
me give you the layout here. You're heading sort of west-southwest here, and either way, if you head in that direction, it takes you down into the lower dark, where this magma is. You could head north, which is uncharted, you're not sure, you'd have to double back a bit, or if you want to go south, you'd have to like double back even further towards Gracklstugh and go downwards. Essentially is what the deal is here. The lava seems like the most direct way to Unihell looking at the map, but it's up to you what you want to do, what you guys want to do.
If there's another way, maybe we should just take it.
Okay, if you really want to cast Vesture of Flame on myself.
You cast
What's
what?
that do?
Investiture of Flame. I'll show you that one.
Oh yeah. I thought to.
You're immune to fire damage and cold damage. Oh.
Huh.
Holy shit. Level
That's
6 spells?
nice.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah, some of those 6 spells are pretty awesome.
Oh damn.
Unfortunately, that doesn't work for anyone else.
Is that only a self
Nope.
spell? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yourself.
But if I take a mushroom and I'm big, do I think I can carry somebody on my shoulder?
Yeah,
And they'll be fried on
Yeah,
fire.
and they'll be
that's going around
absolutely
your body.
fucking wrecked.
possibly.
And the flames racing across your body.
Good work. Same with the flying as you're big. Good work. You guys just have to give it a go, I guess. I don't know.
What
You don't have
if
to
you
do
become
it.
small?
You can test it out if you have shit to spare. It's up to you guys. You don't have to like test it on the day. You can test it now if you have spare mushrooms.
What if you become
What were
small?
the little ones called again? The little mushrooms?
Pygmy-worts.
Pygmy-worts.
Just be small, hop in a bag, hold your breath, and one person carries us over.
Well, I have only.
I can fly over myself.
Thank you.
Can you carry someone?
No, I can't carry. I'm not strong enough to carry anyone safely. Anyway,
But you can carry Rampadam.
yeah,
About that.
I'll carry Rumpadump.
Can you not cast fly on anyone else?
No, it's not fly.
Oh. Can you not
Can you
cast
not
fly?
cast your phantom?
No, I can't. It's a horse.
Hi, you had a passenger on the.
Wait, horses are big?
The second it would take damage, it would dissipate. It can't go through fucking lava. It's a horse.
You just said it could fly.
Right. Jordan, I'll pop Braden so.
Okay.
I'm saying I'll see you guys over there. You guys get yourself over. I give.
Take fucking Rampadam with you.
I'm going. I'm going to give. In fact, I don't, because I don't have one else. I'm going. I then take Rumpadump, and I'm like you're with me, Rumpadump, and I like start flying over.
Okay. Sure.
Fucking dick.
So you grab Rumpadump, you've been flying, and it's a bit harder since you're taking another creature with you, but you struggle your way over and you make it and fly to the other side.
And I say Rumpadump, is it that hard for him to figure out how to get over fucking lava?
So how wide is the
You're also
lava?
next to the corpse.
Okay. How
Can I
wide
check
is
the
the
pop?
lava?
Am I next to it?
Mhm.
Can I check it for anything?
Sure, you can check that and then Nihal can do her thing. What is it you want to do?
Just
I'm
look.
asking.
Yep.
Okay, so how many people left with me?
4,
There's you,
including yourself.
Edkis, Isha, Bosner, and
Oh, and Bosners' son.
Griff.
5.
Oh shit. I don't have enough mushrooms. Oh no, wait, the blue cup. Yeah, I have 5.
I have 3
I've
small
got
ones,
none.
3 big ones.
I'll just eat
Do
my
you
own.
have any mushroom?
Yes.
So
So,
I'll give 1 to Edkis.
Thank you.
And then jump inside the bag of hold.
Okay, first, hold on. You give Edkis a mushroom.
Or
Do you eat it?
I mean, so I'm gonna eat it and then jump in the bag of holding.
That's up to you.
or you can stay on my shoulder. Can they stay on my shoulder? Because they're tiny creatures.
No, wait. If I
They're
cast,
small creatures. It
if
makes
I
you
cast
one size
Investiture of
smaller.
Flame, I can get across as well. So
Okay, so you
Okay.
don't need the mushroom.
Angered.
no, I'm fine.
As you search for the body, you don't see much of interest, except there's some weird goggles on this guy's head.
I'll tell.
And you've never seen anything like it. Yeah, you take them. Make an Arcana check.
Something I'm good at. God!
Yeah, you pick them up and you're like, cool goggles.
I put them on and I say, I am the destined.
As you rip them off his face, the body like plops into the lava and starts burning away.
I'm like, rest in peace, dude.
And you just see these
Fucking
bubbles like rising
molesting
up from where he was, like bloop.
Does he like give me a thumbs up? This is going down.
No.
That's disappointing.
Okay, so I'll read this spell. Yeah, that's fine. I can protect someone from fire damage, give them resistance for a short time. Oh no, a long time, an hour, apparently.
Well,
Yeah.
wait.
Only one
Well,
person at a time.
If you use that on you and then you give them on to your son, may be able to carry your son, and you walk with us.
Fuck, I'm not even with resistance. I ain't walking over lava, man. Jesus Christ.
Angrod, you see the bloop bloop. The bubbles start to rise in different areas in the lava.
Right,
I
Nihal,
back
cast.
up.
Nihal,
Back up.
Okay.
cast your your investiture for flame. I give Krev. Wait a minute, who's still to go across?
Me, but I can cast Investiture of Flame as well. So I'm
Okay.
fine.
Okay,
Well,
so
but
you
where's
carry
the-
somebody and I carry somebody.
We can't carry people though, because we have flames all over our body.
Don't worry about it. Just damage me. We both. Me. I give Krev a mushroom and I take a mushroom, the small one.
And he's like, oh, what's that?
Just eat it. You'll make you small, and then you can get close to lava. I know lava, but just do it now.
As you're about to chomp on it, all of a sudden, Angrod, you see the bubbles that are emanating from several different areas of the lava come
Go
bursting
now.
out. These
Shit.
serpentine flame creatures
Oh shit!
with these fiery spears. They come bursting out.
I give him this mushroom, and I cast protection from energy on him.
Okay. That's where we'll finish up.
Oh,
Just in case
No.
you guys
can we just get across the fucking river first? Or you want to make us fight for it? Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's easy.
You got to earn the right. I earned the right.
Yeah, we'll finish
XP.
up there.
We've got to fight the fucking weird things.
Yeah, you guys got some XP. Let's see.
I can't believe you guys didn't want to try and get a dragon on our site.
Yeah,
Okay,
you guys
There
had
was
the
no
tons-
point.
you guys
Just
had
I
that
still
out.
get a dragon. We'll just have to
tons of
hatch it and
options.
Exactly.
We didn't want to do it because it was a
yeah.
dumb idea.
yeah, basically.
Oh, how convenient. It's a lava here. We
Oh,
need
hello
fire.
there. Hello there, Mr. Big Angry Red Dragon. I've got your baby. Oh, thanks for my baby. I'll just kill you now. Thank you very much.
But he doesn't-
Exactly. That's
and
why.
if-
That's why I
Hold on,
want to hatch.
Kyle.
I want to hatch the egg, so I'm sure that the fucking dragon is on our side.
What?
Ish.
We know it'll be if it. Jordan literally told us when it hatches, the first living creature it sees as its mother or father.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes, because
because
I
you got
crit
crit.
the fucking nature check.
And I says generally creatures when they hatch. I didn't say this particular one. Alright? So you're not
Dragons,
there is-
dragons aren't.
There is a chance that a baby dragon may attack us, but I'll take that.
Yeah. I mean, they're
We can
called
take a baby
wyverns when
dragon.
you're babies.
We have dragon slayers after all. Well, I have a dragon slayer after all.
How are you now?
Oh, you're
have-
dragon slayers. We're the original dragon slayers.
I have 50 dragon skills.
So you killed that, which 1,800.
Oh yeah, you really are. Yeah, you're a dragon slayer too.
Yeah, most of us were there. There's only two of us weren't there.
And
And
the
the-
dragon
the-
slayer
And
is
the Slayer is not here anymore, by the way.
They don't need to know that. Well, they do know that,
Oh,
but
yeah,
they don't
and
need.
you escaped
did.
Mister,
Gracklstugh.
I'm gonna just stand at the back of the fucking room and poke about with a scroll or some shit. Well, the rest of us kill a dragon.
So you each get 2,000.
I done my goal.
Sorry, say again. 2,000.
2,815
Exactly.
For everyone.
for everyone.
2,800.
2815.
15.
26,160.
Oh no.
Getting there.